Hello and welcome to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage podcast with low action role playing. And I am here with Group 2, Hero and Friends. I will now, since we have no sponsors, roll a 1d4. It is number 2. So, number 2, which is Shulta. Would you like to do recap to get
Why is it always me? I was number 4 last time. I was number 1 the first time.
Hey, no complaining. Just get to it.
I'll be real, I don't remember a lot of what happened last time. I know we stopped at the Goblin Marketplace, and some dude tried to swindle us and give us a bunch of crap. And
if I say
we
clown,
left.
Will that help you?
Oh, yeah. So then we came across a dude as our party member, Finley, was shifted through the Mad Mage's dungeon. Upon the rune shift, we stumbled upon some weird-ass clown man. So then we go on our adventure.
Definitely not a serial killer.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And then we got into a fight with something, can't remember what it was. And some mistakes were made, and Shulta had to do some cool flippy jump and kickoff stuff, and pretty much killed the clown by shoving him into the gelatinous ooze or whatever. So he died immediately, thank God. Yeah, I did so God's work.
We went down the floor to floor 2. We went to the Goblin Market. We didn't really like what they were selling, so we left through a weird door that they locked behind us. And now we're stuck in the maze again with a dead clown.
No, the dead clown's not there.
Yeah, he got dissolved immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, because he got, he didn't get eaten by the slime, he got whipped to death by the slime, which just disintegrated him.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so mad about it.
Now that that's all taken care of, are you guys in the correct area?
I forgot to
I'm in the main title screen.
Yeah, I gotta jump into the,
The link is in information.
Game.
I am under my own thing and not Chuck's anymore. So if you're joining the old one, you're going to be in the wrong side.
Oh, so I may be on the wrong side. I don't know.
I will say,
so the campaign should be called the Mad Mage Transfer, just so you're aware.
Yes.
Okay.
When I log in, it is still logging me in under Mr. Smile. I just want to inform you.
That's fine. I will just have to change your name is all.
Okay. I just want to know.
Right, you added this whole thing. Alright, so join game session. I shouldn't have a password, right?
No password.
Okay, cool.
No password. It should just be able to just put you guys right in. You should have access for your character, though, Nate.
Yeah, I'm still loading.
That's fine.
I'm on 96%, so while I'm loading, I'm enjoying my, definitely not sponsored by Reese's ice cream.
Ooh.
Dude, so I had a huge blood sugar drop the other day, so I, killed my mom's, chocolate peanut butter ice cream. That too. But I killed off the, what was it? Chocolate peanut butter ice cream. So I got, a waffle cone. I put honey inside of it, put the ice cream in it, and then put, caramel drizzle on top. It was so good.
Sugar. More sugar. Adding sugar.
I mean, when my blood sugar drops, yes, I will eat whatever I can. I had 2 QD oranges and I don't know, I downed a Gatorade, I downed a frickin' Coke, oh my god, dude, I was dying. Crazy.
I am in now. Ooh.
I do not see you. I think you might have joined the other one.
I see this sad clown in the death room.
Yeah, dang it. Alright, let me load up freaking Discord on my thing again. I think I am in the old one, so I will...
I only mention it because I see players in the bottom left.
See, I don't know what it is, Brian, but something about your campaign just always gives me difficult with Foundry or Forge.
So, while you guys are waiting, I do have a new maze going. If you make it to the statue, you get a prize.
Is
Pretty
that
nice.
on this floor or like what do you
Right on the
mean?
title screen.
Oh, cool. As I said, I can't get. Oh, hello! Look, it loaded in. Okay.
Ooh,
You start
Doing
on
Oh, there's gonna
that
be like a
tile there.
debuff.
an animation here.
Is this a Mad Mage maze or is this like a
It's
sane maze?
It's a maze with invisible walls. I wish you the best of luck. And I changed it weekly.
Hey.
You expect me to remember which direction to go, and I bet.
That sounds genuinely horrible. Brian is a monster.
Elle and I will get it.
You have Fergus
Yeah.
locked in too.
Don't worry about it. I was gonna use him too. How do I get in?
You see that tile over here?
Yeah.
That's the opening.
All right, let's go.
I hate that he can see it, but we can't see jack shit.
What's our destination?
You
Yeah,
see
like-
the statue in the upper top side?
Oh, okay. So we're on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's where that is.
Listen, I would have got there eventually. Maybe.
Oh, okay. All right, Fergus.
Oh, I made that way too strong. Oopsie daisy.
I hate that you've had so much time to do this to us.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
somebody
I've
needs
just
to,
been
like-
building on it. That's all I've been doing. Every session that comes up, I just build or change something.
So Brian's a monster of our own making, is what I'm hearing.
Hey, it's free rewards while we wait for people to load in. This is why I did it.
Don't worry, you will always have time to wait because my internet's garbage.
Alright, so. Let me know you're in, Nate.
Ah!
I am. Just feel free to start, and I will. Oh, hold up, Things have happened.
So I don't know how I managed it, but Fergus is really close. What has happened? Why do I keep switching between my characters and stuff, dude?
Because you have them both selected, so it's shifting your camera.
Oh my god, dude.
We're at 97%
How
loading.
do
of
I
the main
You're
unselect
site.
still outside the maze. Fergus
I'm
is
checking
still
the outside of wall of
maze.
the maze to see where it is.
I'm so excited to see this maze. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I mean, you won't be seeing it. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Yeah, it's invisible.
Oh, it goes all the way to the top. Shit.
Trying to jailbreak it already.
I just want to find the boundary of the maze, yeah.
I am so confused.
Speaking of jailbreaking, I managed to break Stalker 2 today and got into an area I wasn't supposed to. And I'm really happy with
Nice.
myself.
Okay, so Nate, when you're in, I just want to make sure you have ownership of your token.
Yes, I'm at 97% of the loading of the main title. We're getting there.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I
No,
thought
no,
you were in 'cause your name popped up.
if that sounds like I was being snarky, I didn't mean it to, and I apologize for that.
I don't.
No one asked you.
Womp.
I'll be rude to you, Tyler, all the time.
I mean, you can try. I'll just kill your character again.
Hey, L, I'll make it really easy for you to know the boundary. It's the purple magic.
Okay. It's going all the way to the right.
Alright, I really don't understand, because half the time I'm pressing, like, buttons that would take me back to the direction I literally came from and it won't let me move. Like, what is going on here?
The story of the group here. We never made it to D&D because we're all trying to get through the puzzle.
Free rewards! Yeah!
Sorry, guys.
Why are you being
No
so slow
Must-
today?
Make it through the maze.
I'm just curious how the hell you got all the way over there. Okay, what can I do here? Can't go up. Nope. Can't go left. What? How did you do that? What? Okay, apparently that works here. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh,
What's
Jesus.
your name?
I don't know, it reloaded. Alright, so what I'm finding out is it's gonna, every single session time, I need to load into VTT 30 minutes early. Got
Fair enough.
it.
It's all good, I guess. Ha 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 ha. This is gonna be editing of cutting out all this dead space.
I'm sorry, future Brian.
Future Brian is looking at you with snide eyes.
Hey, at least you won't have to censor me audio-wise this time, future Brian.
Oh! I finally figured out a way to go.
You know, the thing is, I definitely tried to load it up earlier. So, next week, 2 weeks from now, next session, I will be loading this up at like 5:30. I will be fighting it the entire time before session.
I'm gonna make you guys the master of mazes without needing to see anything.
I'm using echolocation.
Aw. Echo, echo, echo.
Oh, north now.
Congratulations,
Oh.
guys! You have made it to section 2.
Alright, where's the traps?
God damn it, Brian.
No way! Tyler, you just actually gave me a fucking wonderful idea!
You're welcome. I will take the body of Vecna as my reward.
I could actually put in tiles for 1 square to teleport you guys around. Oh,
Oh, that's sick. You're a sick bastard.
Okay, Brian, I am in,
Okay.
and I am in
You
control
gotta
of
be
both
that
Mr.
easy.
Smiley and my Minotaur.
Is this
Okay. So you should select out, like, the square select, just select an empty space without any token. And then you should be able to just select your Minotaur and just move him around. Mini ta-ta, mini ta-ta, mini ta-ta, mini ta-ta.
And then, there we go.
Alright,
can't-
very good.
Lagging, there's genuinely no, like, path here. Okay, I don't think there's a path here. Oh, what the hell? How'd you get here?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. Why won't it let me go right? I keep pressing right. Come on.
Because there's no right to go to.
You literally phased through me! What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
God, Ryan, you have way too many visual effects. You're literally, like, ruining this for me. I can't even do this. Lagging me to...
Am I ghost mode, Brian, by the way? I have to ask.
Yes, because you're not technically in. Alright, so
Will
let
I
me
phase
copy
through
that.
it when I get to it?
Ambience, none, save changes.
Oh, no!
You.
Why did you
Excuse
do
me.
this? I can't even see my character anymore. I just see the box. It helps a bit, though, I guess.
I got rid of the magical sparkles, so there's less things on screen.
Well, you also got rid of my character. All I can see is my box now. Oh,
I can see
Alrighty,
Tyler.
guys. So, since we have everyone here and everything's good to go,
shut up, Brian.
Oh.
I'm gonna solve your maze.
Well, we would be here a while, I think. Because we're starting to go to the other side of the map.
I'm wondering if there's a pattern within the, like, magic.
I'm so upset.
I think we can only move forward when the eyes are watching.
No.
That's not how it works. Even though I can't control them.
Creepy! Get out of here!
Alrighty.
Hell.
Anyway,
I did
we
that-
shall move
I did
over
that.
into the dungeon.
Alright, take our fun away. Get out of here.
All right.
I hate this game.
Okay,
Oh, look.
so, who was taking second watch when you guys decided to rest after that gelatinous cube fight?
It was probably Raven.
Alright, so,
Or
at the
Sholta.
end-
Sholta doesn't need to sleep.
at the end of your long rest, Silver and Sholta, you both awaken. It is just the two of you within this room.
Just
was
the
no
two
one
of
else.
us.
And that glowing, sludge-like gold on that pedestal, as well as the carved faces along the walls.
You had something, right, Elle? You were trying to put inside those faces?
That was the piece from the center of the. It was the skull from the center of the cube that I was trying to feed to the faces.
Yeah, I remember now.
And that didn't really work. Anyways, I guess Raven has decided we were a liability and he had to go off by himself. Okay.
Do we still have that skull, or did we destroy it to deal with the slime?
No, it was destroyed. I mean, I guess it just has an arrow in it if we want to keep it.
Yes.
Well, I'm
Right.
wondering
a
if maybe...
skull. It is a skull encased within glass with a single arrow that is pierced through it.
Encased in glass?
I will give that to Shulta if he wants it.
Sure?
Okay.
Sholta will take the arrow out? Does it do anything?
No, it does not. The light within the eyes of that skull from previous battle does not come back on.
It's in stealth mode.
Alright.
At this point, Shulta and Silver, you hear a loud splash from the gelatinous cube room.
I guess we better go take a look.
Dun 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 dun.
As you take a
Why
look,
are you
you
taking
see-
point? You will die.
As you guys walk into this room, you see Finley is sprawled out on the ground. She is awake.
Oh!
Finley, there you
you're
are.
alive.
Friends arrive.
Yeah. I couldn't find you guys. But I made a
Well,
friend.
We couldn't find you either. Instead, we found a strange clown.
Oh. Is he a new
He's
friend?
dead now.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's something of a short story. We came into this room and there was a giant cube, and it
Yeah.
just absorbed him, and he's dead.
Oh.
Sholta, looks around, nervously, like that one meme where there's, a kid looking at the camera and then looking away.
There was absolutely nothing anyone could have done. There's absolutely nothing anyone could have done to prevent this.
I mean, I assume he was a bad guy, right?
Maybe.
I don't know, we didn't get a moment to speak with him, truthfully. We interacted for a little bit, and we came through, but unfortunately his constitution was a little funny.
Funny, haha.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. We'll go with that, Finley, yes.
Oh. I don't know why you'd kill a funny person.
Oh, we did.
Well, I mean, it was the gelatinous cube that killed him, not us.
Are you okay?
As
Yeah,
Sholta looks to the right to see a clown ghost to the left, off in the distance, just staring at him menacingly.
Oh, no.
Sholta completely ignores it.
Anyway, Raven seems to have run off, so we're on our own.
Oh, well, I mean, I think we'll be okay.
Yes,
There's 4 of us, so we'll be okay.
4 of us.
Yeah.
I count 3 of us.
Finley takes up.
Say, 2.5. As he,
What?
gestures to his new height.
Did you get taller?
He's shorter.
He's literally looking up at Finley before he, would look down, towering over her. Now he's, looking up at her like a little kid.
She doesn't remember being of any special heights. She just thinks that he's gotten taller. She pats him on the head. Yeah, there you go.
Never change, Finley. Never change.
Anyways, I want to introduce you guys to my friend. And she pulls out a blade.
Why, hello there! I am the Righteous Blade.
Yeah.
Hello.
Do I have any knowledge of this, Brian?
You may roll a history because of your background.
Alright, I don't have any modifiers to this, so it's flat roll. Let's go. You're kidding me! It stopped on a 20, glitched, went to a 14, and then rolled onto a fucking 6.
Story.
You know what? Fight me. Cash me outside right now.
Catch me outside. Let's go.
Did you find this magic sword?
No! I found her with my wonderful singing at the time. And we are
That's
the
true.
bestest of friends.
We are.
You're a singing blade.
I sing in my free time. It's a hobby, not what I do.
He's
I
quite good.
vanquish
Fair.
the evil.
Very well, then we're in the right place. Think.
May I pose a question to you?
Sure,
What
if
is
I can answer
your
it.
origin? I
don't have to
may be
answer
of
that.
similar. I may be of similar background. I'm not sure how to refer to it.
Probably not. As I was not a part of this dungeon, I was brought here from my former partner, who, unfortunately passed away within the belly of a mimic.
Unfortunate. Well, welcome, I suppose.
Thank
There
you
is an
kindly.
evil statue over in the next room if you want to look at it.
I was actually more impressed by Finley's prowess and how she escaped the belly of said beast.
Yeah, we were inside it, right?
We definitely were. And even though
It-
time was very different for me, I don't remember how long I've been there.
He's
Do
old.
Do you remember
Inside
how long
a
you were
mimic?
there, Finley?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe like 20 minutes.
Oh, not very long at all.
No, I feel like I just left you guys. So I'm kind of
Okay.
surprised you managed to kill somebody in that time frame.
It was.
Why do you keep blaming us for somebody dying? Finley?
It could happen to anyone.
Right.
Not that it should.
Did you kill somebody, Finley? Are you projecting onto us?
I don't think I did. I don't remember.
Well, I mean, after
Give
our
me a
last
pen, though.
encounter, I wouldn't be putting it past you.
There was a dead
There-
guy. Or a skeleton? There
Yes,
was
you did
Well,
stab
there
a
was a couple.
dead skeleton, but that doesn't equate to killing, friend.
Oh.
Well, that's a little disrespectful, Finley, but I...
It was
Suppose
part of
I
the
won't fault
ritual
you
to
for-
escape, unfortunately.
There's this gold statue over here. If you want to have a look at it.
A statue?
Yeah.
The statue makes me very uncomfortable to look at. I don't know why.
It's over here in this room, Finley.
Okay.
And then, like, Sholta's, like, kind of, like, pointing up at the table.
Little baby Sholta.
As you guys look on top of this table, it is a mound of gold.
Oh, you're gonna say dirt.
No, it's gold, and it glows. It sparkles, it glistens.
Wow, that's really sparkly.
Due to the nature of my being, would I be able to tell if this thing has, like, any magical energy, per se?
Finley's already trying to touch it.
You're gonna touch it, I'm not gonna stop you.
I tried to hit it with a staff, and that didn't do anything.
Finley,
Nah,
as you
Finley's
touch
just
it,
touching it.
you hear sounds echoing within your mind. You do not
Ting,
speak
ting,
this
walla, walla, bing,
language. So all you hear is Oslasnas, Oslalnesnos.
Finley just kind of speaks out loud, thinking she's speaking to the blade. Be like, what was that?
I did not say anything. Are you hearing things?
Nobody spoke, Finley. Are you well?
Are you sure it wasn't you?
Definitely not. Usually you're the
Oh.
one to initiate the conversation, as I am respectful to others.
Well, that's very kind. Yeah, there's this weird voice. I don't know what he's saying though.
Did it happen per chance when you placed your hand upon that mound?
Oh, I don't know. Finley touches it again.
You hear the same words echo through your mind.
Yep, definitely when you touch it.
Sholta,
Very
like,
well.
climbs up onto the table and, like, kind of puts his hand on it warily. I speak Goblin, Undercommon, Common. I don't think I have Giant because I didn't really utilize it, so I never learned it.
You do not understand the words that come from this mound.
Well, I
Silver
can't
will
give any
have
help here.
guidance and attempt to listen to it as well by touching it.
Okay?
I wonder if you touched Finley.
You
Just
unfortunately
echo
do
through
not
Finley.
speak this language.
At all.
However, because of your roll of religion, I'll give you that much.
Okay. An 8
With an 8
plus guidance is an 11.
With an 11,
Yeah.
I can give you this much, that you do know that it is demonic presence within this room, so there's a good chance the language is abyssal.
I feel a demonic energy. It might be abyssal. Well, that's up to no good.
You also know
And
from the
Silver
previous
moves back.
session, you do know that this was the ever-devouring demonic god.
Oh, this is
The one
the
that always
ever-devouring
consumes.
demonic god.
Does he have a name?
Do I remember the name?
Do you remember the
Not
name?
I
necessarily
think I
for,
said the name last
player
time.
or anything, but I'm going to
Somebody
cast
did.
False Life on myself.
False life. Okay.
Yeah.
Jublex was the name you knew.
Oh yeah, Jublex, that's right.
Lux. Well,
Is it secured to the table, or are we able to lift it up?
It is attached to the table.
what if I take a gold coin and touch it to the gold statue? I'll do that.
Oh, are we trying to befriend it?
I don't know.
Sholta is hopping off the table and kind of stepping away over here for a second. He's like kneeling down. He's got a sword kind of in front of him, and he's saying some silent prayers to his benefactor. And he's questioning. He's questioning if there's any knowledge to be shared about this.
Are you just reaching out?
What do you mean?
Who? Me or Shulta?
Shulta. You're just reaching out, like, prayer-wise, just trying to get something, or are you using something specific to do so?
Just reaching out to the patron. I don't think I have anything in specific. Otherwise, I'm just trying to make a connection to see if it works.
Yeah.
You
Don't see anything specific. So, just give me what else you do. Like, what do you say? What do you...
Come here, Marcus. Hold on, my dog's whining pretty heavily. Come here, Marcus. Lay down.
Your dog's name is Marcus?
Yeah, his name is Marcus Parker.
Marcus Parkus.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was about to say,
Carry on.
but Marcus Parker. Even though our last name is Harris. My little, and it's not spelled like how you would think Marcus is spelled. It's Markis.
Of course it is.
I didn't name him. My little brother did. That's all. But anyways,
That's cute.
I forget the patron's name and all of that. But essentially, dear insert patron name here. I am writing to you today. Do you have any knowledge of this idol and who it represents or what it might be speaking to us?
The only thing that I know of this artifact specifically is it's one of the many rooms that was brought here magically and was not here naturally.
Huh.
Interesting. So this was not the making of the mage himself, then?
It was not. This dungeon, because of his magic, constantly keeps changing it in ways that benefit us, but also benefit others.
Could you further elaborate? Is it a physical change? Metaphysical?
The only thing I can really tell you at this point for the thing in front of you is releasing that will result in a combat.
Thank you. Rest well for now, and I will speak to you again soon.
We'll have to keep our conversations short. The mage is watching.
Soldier just kind of like nods silently, and then he's getting up, standing up, and he's returning to the group.
So me touching a coin to it did nothing, right?
It did absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
well, while you were doing that, Finley had taken out some coins and was just stacking them on top.
Oh, good friend, you don't need to do that. You can take those coins back for yourself. You can use them later for substance or substance.
Okay. She starts putting them back in her pocket.
Schulte chimes in. I know not the means of activating this idol or utilizing it, but getting in contact with my benefactor has gleamed the knowledge that this room is not of the Mad Mage's make. It is an outside creation, and if we were to activate this idol or free it by whatever means, we would be facing a danger of some sort, some type of combat.
When you say outside creation, do you mean like nature?
I don't know the specific details, but the maze itself has been created by the Mad Mage. This is not something of his creation. This is something he brought from somewhere else. And somehow he utilizes it to benefit himself and others. But I couldn't say for certain how or why.
Elle, you're hot micing a little bit.
Sorry.
No, all good.
I will be right back. I gotta go potty.
Okay. Wow.
Alright, then I guess I'll start a detect magic ritual while we're waiting.
Very well. Finley, what are you doing while these two have... Schulte has just stopped in his tracks for a moment, and...
Oh, he's in the corner whizzing. Anyways,
he doesn't need to. That's why he's just stopped. Anyway, Silver is,
Finley's staring
taken
at the
a knee.
walls. She's poking the walls to see
You
if they're
see
squishy.
aghast expressions within the stone carvings, and they are all open-mouthed. You see different creatures, different beings, different things. Just
Are there any with a closed mouth, or are they all open?
they are all open.
Finley digs out an arrow and shoves it in one of the mouths.
You end up hitting the wall on the other side. Chink.
Well, that makes me feel better. They're not squishy.
It's good to know.
And Finley is just looking around the corner, looking back, seeing if everybody's just standing there. They're
I have one idea. If we put something in every mouth, maybe something would happen.
Oh, I was just in the other place. The walls were squishy,
Squishy walls.
and they had
Huh.
teeth. Some of them. So
Oh.
yeah, but I can put arrows in all of them if you want. Finley starts putting arrows in all the holes.
Okay, so you start poking each one of those holes with an arrow, and it just bounces off that stone wall within the hole. Tink, 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 tink. Good friend, what are you, trying to accomplish with this?
I don't know. Al just suggested it, so sorry, Al. What is your character's name?
Silver.
Silver was just suggesting maybe I should poke them all, see if any of them are different.
Alright. I'll
Do
allow
you
you
know
to do
something?
so. I feel as though that, although they be ghastly in appearance, I don't believe they hold any significance other than to point you towards that pedestal, that monument, that gold.
Oh,
That's the
So-
feeling I get from this room. Is it's all pointing to that evil being in the center.
oh, it's evil?
It has
We
to
should
be.
destroy it.
It has to be. Or it wouldn't have been condemned into this form here, no?
I guess not. Can you destroy it?
I mean, if it was to be released, easily.
What do you mean released?
It looks like it is trapped. Sealed away.
Oh,
Is
So
my
we sh-
detect magic ready?
Your detect magic goes off, and you do see that there's transmutation coming from the center where that pile of gold is.
There's a transmutation magic upon this idol, and nothing else in the room going on
You do not see anything
other than
else
other than
in this
items
room.
people have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, just for fun, what's her sword got on it?
Abjuration, enchantment, divination, and conjuration.
Ooh, a lot of magic on that sword.
shh. But I see you staring at him. He doesn't have a name yet.
Maybe it should.
Well, he introduced himself as the righteous,
The
something
righteous
or
blade.
another.
It is a pleasure to meet you, friend of Finley. I assume. You seem
Oh,
to be well
this is-
kept.
I am.
This is Silver. Silver's good.
Hello, Silver. I
Yeah,
am
what about
the righteous
Shulta?
blade.
Huh.
Well,
Shul-
you weren't.
Shulta's
You were
okay.
still. Anyway, I am the righteous blade. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. A pleasure
Schultz is
to
not
meet
good
you
then?
too.
He doesn't have a face to turn, so he goes, and for the other, who is a friend of Finley, because you seem to be well maintained in your thought processes.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Shulta is like a little taken aback, not sure how to respond to that, you know?
It's a compliment, I think.
Yeah.
I have nothing but compliments for everyone around me, except those who are evil.
I feel that we may have exhausted our opportunities in this room for now. Maybe we should look elsewhere.
I think it's best to avoid activating this thing anyway, so allow us to depart this room and maybe check out some of the adjacent rooms that we haven't looked at.
There were others off of that main room with the slime, or there's this hallway down there.
Schultz is gonna go check out some of these other rooms.
Okay.
Schultz turns to the ghost, saying things to him and says, "Shut up."
Finley, are you going to come?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Finley, joining us?
I don't know if he's a good person, but you have to be patient.
Are you talking about Schultz?
Yeah, I'm talking to the sword.
That is duly noted.
Why is everybody suddenly, like, changing up on Schultz? What the fuck?
It's definitely not because they sense an aura of murder from you.
Yeah, you don't sense an aura of murder because I didn't kill anyone.
You killed the clown. Finley just knows it.
That was a fucking slime.
Finley wasn't there.
Yeah.
You could,
As
you
you
could
guys
never
are
prove it. You could
traversing
never prove
through-
it in court.
Okay, why are you putting the blame... If Finley wasn't there, why are you putting the blame on Shulta and not, like, Raven, who's suddenly not here, or, like, Silver? I mean, you were calling Shulta a fucking hero before, and now suddenly it's like, yeah, no, you're definitely the murder hobo.
To be fair, I guess the correlation would be that Raven was the one that killed his own mule, right?
No, his mule got assassinated by bugbears, but he didn't really care for it too well. He just cared about the wine.
His lack of it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anyways, I guess I'm face checking this door.
As you guys are walking through, you hear a pounding coming from the wall to the far west. Doo, doo. But doesn't sound like a perfect knock, like it's muddled.
So anyways, we're gonna go through the door on the right, right? Shulta readies his weapon. Stand fast, compatriots. We may be in for something here. And then he's kind of making his way over. Like, does it sound like somebody knocking or like a large thing? What would I roll to see if I have any idea what the fuck that was?
That would be a perception.
Okay. Got a 2 in perception.
Can I roll that as
You're
well?
welcome for that, Brian.
Thank
Cool,
you.
I got a 21.
With a 21, you hear someone crying for help on the other side of that door.
I also got a 21.
You also hear that someone is crying out for help on the other side of that door. You see that this door is perfectly sealed and is iron.
Does it have handles and stuff? What do you mean perfectly sealed?
It is perfectly sealed, like the other doors that are within this room that seem to keep the jelly from ever escaping.
Ah, like a hermetic seal. Got it.
Exactly. Yes, there is a single handle.
Alright, I don't like how you said that, but Shulta's gonna try and open it since Raven's suddenly missing.
Alright, you try to open
it.
Chung,
It didn't
chung,
work.
chung. You feel as though you need to pull harder.
Are you telling me I need to make a check?
Yes, you need to give me an athletics if you want to pull open this door.
I back up a little bit.
Does a 17 succeed?
A 17 is enough. As you pull open this door, you are immediately greeted with 24,000 gallons of water pouring out.
Okay.
You guys are
Anyways,
all knocked back as water comes rushing through. And you see one character who gets forced out along with all of the water.
Thank God! Oh my God, I've been trapped for so long. Thank you, friends. Actually, this coughing is not turning into real coughing. Give me a second.
Schultz is getting back up onto his feet, blade in hand, still kind of wary. There's been a lot going on.
He's gonna look at you and go, "Peace, friend." Oh, go ahead.
Within this room, the water is a little above everyone's ankles now. It's no longer just a little splash as you're walking through.
What about Schultz's ankles?
Should we close that door?
It's up to Schultz's knees.
Finley's over observing if she can close the door.
It's easy enough to close as there's no longer water keeping it there.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. It's not coming in anymore.
I'm just
Does
saying,
Schultz
Brian.
still have his weapon pointed at me?
I didn't have it pointed, but I had it drawn.
Okay.
Like it was off my side. Brian, just so you're aware too, physics-wise, it would have been a lot easier to open the door, not harder.
It's the way
If
the
I'd
module is
put-
set up. Also,
Fuck your module!
In addition,
Sorry.
you took 2 bludgeoning because the water came rushing at you.
It's the final rush
Could you
down.
elaborate how that would be damaging?
You just got...
You smacked your head off the
Yeah.
floor.
You just had a lot of water blast into your face as you just went barreling down.
But I mean, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. But like, normally the water itself wouldn't be the damaging aspect. But I'll take it. It's all right. That's why I cast False Life earlier. Anyways, I'm gonna cast False Life again, and then restore my temp HP back all the way up. Thanks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna notice the short man, whose name I technically don't know in character yet, over there with his weapon kind of drawn. I don't know what the rest is doing, and I'm gonna kind of look at you because you seem like the one that would probably give me the most trouble. Just like a quick glance, and I go, "Peace, friend, peace. I mean you no harm. I am an adventurer, just the same as you. I am Gorin of Clan Mogan, and it is a pleasure to meet you all."
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Sholta. These are my companions, and Sholta kind of like puts his hand out to them, letting them introduce themselves.
Aluisharia Rezanirov, but most people call me Silver.
Finley. Finley and Sword.
I am the Righteous Blade, name pending.
It is a pleasure to meet you all. And in front of you stands an oppressive 8 feet tall, in full plate mail armor, with multiple weapons, backpack, and some sacks hanging off of it, a Minotaur. His, the armor covers his full body except for his face, which, has the, kind of Minotaur-like face. His horns are sticking out, and his hooves are out. He has multiple weapons on him, and looks like he's ready for war, effectively. And he also smells like wet cow.
So Minotaur Sholta, got
it. No. Yeah, you just eat me and I make another Minotaur. Minotaur brothers.
I mean, if we come across one, honestly, I wouldn't be against it. Well,
I should also say, when, I would say that, Goran moves around once, and it is a hefty move. He is massive. On top of being tall, he is built like a wall. To put that into statistic for you, he's 400 pounds without the materials that he has on him. He is a lad, as you would say.
Oh, wow.
Do you know where you are, Goran?
Yes, I am in the Mad Mage's dungeon. I was looking for adventure and glory, and I guess I got it.
Indeed. We too are exploring this place.
I was on I'm going to make up a word, and we're going to say it's Minotaur for a word. I'm on a Valstok, as you would say in the common tongue, a journey of manhood, if you will. Every member of my clan, when they reach a certain age, go off into the world and make a name for themselves to prove that they are worthy warriors. And I am on mine.
Oh, well, what a wonderful idea for a pilgrimage. I respect it greatly.
I am seeking a truly worthy title to claim the chieftain role in my clan, to free my love, to be able to marry her. So I figured, why not a mysterious and powerful dungeon like this?
I have no doubt you could find all the challenge you would hope to face and defeat here.
Sholta, he kind of lifts up his cloak and he puts his greatsword into the cloak, and it doesn't make sense, but it's just gone. He's in a passive stance now, so the everything is chill, as the kids these days would say.
Finley's walking up to him.
To Sholto or the moose? The mace? The cow?
Just a moose.
The moose.
Yeah. The moose
I'm walking up to the
The
moose.
Moosetar.
I was gonna try and say the moon
Can that be a
man, but I just
Can that be a Moosetaur now?
It has to be.
Honestly, I think that would be.
You
really
will still
cool
have the
if you just-
stats of a Minotaur, but if you would like to
Yes!
canonically make yourself, Nate, into a moose-like creature instead of a cow-like creature, we can do that.
Hell
I'm
yeah!
now a Moosetaur.
You're welcome, dude. I come up with the best ideas.
So instead of like bull-like horns, I have moose-like horns.
Exactly.
antlers,
So
dude.
Finley is literally walking up and she's reaching for one of your antlers to touch it because it's fuzzy.
I will actually crouch down.
Doesn't Finley have antler-like head adornments?
She does.
She's a satyr, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
This is a very horny group.
Ah,
God!
Everyone
Shut.
take 1d4 psychic
Shut.
damage.
I'm gonna blast you in the face with a chromatic orb now.
I'm gonna say that that stressed me out, and I'm losing
You
my
may
shit.
you may add 1 stress, Shulta.
oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Jesus
Finley
Christ.
is happily just enjoying the fuzziness of the
Oh,
antler.
long rest takes away stress, huh? Okay, let me.
Yes, I was going to mention that to you as well.
So did you lose all of your stress, or just
No.
part of it?
No, just part of it. It is okay. So I'm gonna tell you right now, it is a lot easier for me to stress than it is for me to
Then
not
it's to
stress.
lose it.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured that.
That's real life.
I would say, Brian, to add on to the things that reduce stress is maybe saving an ally. I'm not worried about it right now.
Those are just more examples for now. And then
No,
we
I
can-
know. It was really hard for me to think of things that would really fit into all that stuff, but I really wanted the idea. I like it. But later, we can brainstorm more ideas and stuff. But I think saving an ally by either protecting them from taking a death blow, especially when I start getting my dancing abilities, the ones, maybe some of that will be pretty good. Like if I use it to save somebody from a crit or something, I don't know.
Nate, I added Silver's image into the image channel.
Brian, you need to create a Moosetaur image for him now. I need to see this.
I know. I will get on it. However, let's continue forward with the session.
Yes. All right.
Oh, what about the door we
everyone-
were going to try before over here?
Yeah. Well, what was your character's name again? I'm sorry.
Goran.
Nate.
Goran.
Well, Goran, I don't see why you wouldn't, be welcome to the party. Normally there's another amongst our number, but we're not sure where he went.
Well, we think he was destroyed by a giant gelatinous cube.
No, we're talking about Raven, who's alive.
Oh, yes.
That's not a member of our party. That was a weird clown man. But during the night, I suppose while I was meditating, he's gone. So, feel free to accompany us. Each of us, I believe, has some pretty lofty goals within the dungeon ourselves, so I believe we align together fairly well. So, welcome amongst us, friend.
I truly appreciate the acceptance into your group, and I will strive to uphold the lore. Crap.
The adventurer's
I'm
code.
gonna do good. Yeah, that. Thank you. My brain went completely blank.
Alright, so, Shulta is kind of taking point again. Looking at Goran, I imagine, he's kind of frontliney and stuff like that, so maybe we adjust the party so that he's also ready to frontline and stuff.
Yes.
Um,
You witness Goran, even though he is giant, pulls out a short sword and a light hammer, which is bigger than a normal short sword and light hammer. It's adjusted to fit his size. So, his short sword's probably a little shorter than a long sword. His light hammer is probably more consistent with, almost a mace. and he pulls both of his weapons out, ready in case something pops out of this door. He's been in the dungeon for a while now.
Alright, and open!
The door
Sesame.
opens with ease.
I was quoting the Borderlands character Claptrap, but yeah,
The
sure.
blue light from the top of Silver's staff illuminates the area.
Well, I will also cast light on my short sword.
Nate, so something you can do, by the way, you can corner peek. If you press Q, it'll follow like your mouse, and that it will allow you to look around corners to see. Just so you're aware. I'm actively doing that now. So Soto is looking down both hallways. I don't immediately see anything, friends. It looks like the cavern, or the passage to our left, might be a dead end. Although I do see what may be a door, something, another entrance down to our right. Sorry, I'm trying to like orientate from his perspective.
Okay.
We're supposed to be whispering.
Also, for
it's not a
Nate as
character.
well, when you right-click on your character, in the upper left-hand side, you'll see a little flame that can turn on your light on or off, because I do play with light with character visions.
Hey, what's the
Okay.
number below my character?
So then I turned it
Number?
on, I think.
Oh yeah, I
You
have a
mean
number
your
2. It says
health?
53.
Your
Ah.
health when I imported your guys' in. I haven't updated them yet.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll update it.
Mine's 64 plus 12 temp HP.
It's not important. Moving on.
Anyways. So what am I seeing in these hallways? Anything of note, or is it just hallway.exe?
Hallway.exe. Insert
Cool.
hallway here. Insert hallway here.
So Shulta, once again, he like dons his blade and he's kind of, tapping the floor each step. For when we start moving. I'm presuming we're gonna go south since. Oh wait,
Sure.
now that I'm over here, it actually looks like there might be a turning path up there to the top. Oh yeah, there definitely is. Okay.
While
So,
hold on. While you're doing that to the floor, Finley's taking an arrow and poking the wall along the way in the back.
Tink, 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 tink.
The worst
My
part is
leg.
that I know you're not doing it to like look for traps or anything. You're just trying to like fit in. Never change, Finley. Never change.
As we start walking through these hallways, every step that Goran makes is hefty. Like, it is. Yeah, he's literally a moose walking down a hallway. It's not quiet.
So, since a certain type of killer whale is the natural predator for moose, I would like to see a whaleotar come in at some point.
Yeah.
I take a narwhal.
Anyone with a passive perception of 14 or higher is starting to hear conversation. They are in goblin.
Let
I had
me
a 13.
see. Passive perception is 12, so I do not see it. Hear
13.
it.
You
I
do
do
not
not.
hear it. However,
I
Hilda,
think-
you have the vision to see them.
Old friends, it seems that there's some
You will,
company down the way.
from your distance, see one hit the other one on the shoulder and point down at you guys. And then be talking between them, but you do not know the words. Anyone with 14 or higher is going to hear Sela, la, no, nikir.
Does anybody have...
I do. I was trying to decide how to play it.
So I'm gonna leave that one up to you, because Finley is a little kooky.
Yeah. Yeah, Finley's gonna whisper to her sword and be like, "What was that? Did you say something?"
Good friend, that was not me. He is speaking telepathically, as you were whispering.
Who was
Did
it?
you hear something, Finley?
Yeah, Finley relays the oosh-gosh, blah blah.
Okay. So once Finley recites what was said, what does that mean?
Is it a goblin thing?
It is in Goblin, and since you know Goblin, Shulta, you understand that the words are, "We have company. Alert the others."
Listen, would have Finley actually relayed it properly, or would he have just gotten the general gist?
Roll a d20. We'll figure this out. If you get above a 10, there's no modifiers. You relayed it
Performance.
good.
Yeah, I would say performance would be a pretty good roll for something like that.
Do you want a solid 20, or do you want me to roll performance? Captain
I'm
or
asking
Captain?
you, Brian.
You can do performance, but I will adjust the DC to 12.
What chain can I get? I just thought some chain.
That's a 17.
Yeah, you relay it perfectly. You even surprise yourself.
I don't know how
Well,
it is.
Quite well. I didn't know you knew Goblin, Finley.
Is that what
alright.
that is?
Yeah.
She just starts reciting it to herself,
That one phrase.
thinking it's a greeting.
Shulta, he kind of like puts up his hands, puts his blade away. Speaking in Goblin, saying, "Hold! We mean you no harm."
Then turn the other way, as they yell back in Goblin.
We are merely looking for the exit to the next floor.
Is this the goblin market up there?
South
Those
from
people?
here. Once you make it to the bend in the hallway, you're going to hang east, then head north. There will be a door that will lead you further.
East and then north. Alright, the goblin
we
that I met
follow that
before, that I'm like buddies with, he just had a number for a name, right? Wasn't it like 19 or something like that?
It was.
Okay. Do these guys look like they might have similar attire? Like uniform or anything? Or any markings that may be akin?
Give me a perception.
Okay. Roll. That's a 10.
With a 10, you aren't able to really see much, but you do see a few hand gestures that don't really coordinate with their conversation.
Could you further elaborate on the hand gestures? Let me just put it this way. Does it have anything to do with like the tapping on the forehead kind of thing?
It's similar to that aspect.
Okay, but not the same. Got it. Schulter responds back. A friend of mine may have come through here earlier. He goes by 19. He was from a goblin clan that, fortunately was eradicated.
We don't associate with goblin clans, even though we are technically goblins. Good one. Yeah.
Oh! Interesting. So if you're not a goblin clan yourself, may I ask what you are?
I could tell you, but then we'd have to kill you. Yeah, good one.
Well, I wouldn't advise that, friend. Unfortunately, I don't quite think you'd be able to, get beyond my armor. He chuckles, playfully.
If only he knew what was behind this corner.
So, Shulta, like, he starts kind of, like, whispering to his companions. They are guarding something. They don't want us near them. Something beyond the corner. Would we care to investigate? We let this pass. I know the direction we need to go from here to get to the lower floors.
Let me ask you this, friend. Do they seem evil, or not evil, but how suspicious do they seem? I guess is the question I'm going to ask.
Well, I'm not sure your experience within the dungeon itself, but to be frank, most goblins are not worthy of trust.
I tell you what, if you wish to charge, I'm good at charging. If you wish to retreat, then you will. I leave the final decision to you.
Sholta looks at the other two.
I think she kind of stares down the hall. Can we actually see the characters down the hall, or are they still shrouded for
No.
us?
You guys can't see that. However, you do see past where they could be. There is light.
So essentially, you'd be seeing like vague silhouettes.
Hmm.
Very, very big silhouettes.
I mean, if you want us to ram them, sure.
Why is everybody leaving this up to Sholta?
Finley just pushes past him because he's so small, pats him on the
Very
head,
well.
and proceeds to try to charge forward.
Let's confront them.
All right, here we go.
So before we go charging, I'm going to pick up a rock, just a random small rock. I am going to cast the light spell on it, and then I'm going to chuck the rock.
I hate
Into
to
the
tell you
hallway.
this, but Finley's
What is
already
the
left.
distance?
Oh, okay.
Finley's
Well, I was
gone.
gonna ask them one question, but all right. Finley charged past, not remembering how we almost got fucked up a bunch last time because everybody just kept breaking
Finley?
formation.
Heard. Charge.
We're okay for now.
With a blessing. She's gone.
So,
All right,
as
so
you
let's
guys
roll
are
some
just-
initiative, I guess.
Yeah, as you guys are just running down the hallway, they talk to each other, and there's like, they're coming closer! Enemies, engage! As you guys have just... Okay.
Better battle, let's get at her, I guess.
Finley.
I'm gonna put you guys in first, and then I'm gonna insert all the people after me. Oh, no!
Yeah.
No!
Just ready for this.
30-20.
I got a 13.
I got a 12.
Rumble.
I got a 7.
You said 12 for Gorin.
Yes, Goran got a 12.
And Silver, you said 7?
Yes.
Alright, let me roll all my enemies.
1 through 27 enemies.
I mean, honestly, wouldn't be the first time we dealt with a small horde.
Unfortunately, this horde has more health than that horde.
What did you say? Okay, good time.
Wow, they all ended. Holy crap, that's funny.
I don't know if it's funny, guys. Well, I guess it's time to... I guess I'm gonna get good use out of Goran.
Before he dies.
No, I swear to God, if he dies, and if I lose another character 2 hours in the first session with that character, I'm not coming back for a third.
Well.
You should be a little more hardy this time around. I do have a question though, Brian. I tiny man, he big man. I ride.
He's already gone.
He's
No,
right
I
next
never
to me.
sprinted down the hallway. Yeah, I never went down the hallway. I just threw a rock.
Yeah, he hasn't
Oh,
done
alright.
yet.
Hey, at least I have an illumination.
Alright. And with that,
But yes, could the tiny goblin ride my shoulders? That'd be fucking great.
Look, dude, Marvel Rivals has team ups. Come on.
The music is kicked on.
Yes. And we
Well, I
are
have the
now
music
going.
muted, so...
Alright, so it ends up being those guys first.
Checks out.
Oh, God.
I still haven't answered the question though.
They beat a 20? Really?
They did. That's
This
why I
is
said
gonna be
I
fun.
find that funny.
We'll get our question answered sometime, Tyler.
They were very jumpy.
If you're able to combine it as such, you guys are technically in the same turn. So you can alternate your turns, so I guess if you want to ride his back, you can. While you're small.
Yes!
Hell yeah, dude. I'm about to be like jumping off this man. Just pick me up and then like rush in.
Hey, how many guys go before I go? I have to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to pause the game, so...
Pretty much everyone. You're good. You can go.
Okay.
Go.
So anyways, Finley's gonna die, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
since you charge forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're gonna be thrown with 5 javelins. 3 of them at disadvantage because you're outside of their range.
That's rough, dude.
Jesus, Finley, you're going to die.
And one of them's an
them's the
extra 20.
beans.
Okay, so Finley, your AC be 16. So you're going to be hit by 2 of them, and one of them is a critical. As you are dodging
Woo!
the rain of javelins coming at you, one of them scars your cheek. So that's going to be...
Point of stress.
Oh, yes,
Could you
because you did see a crit happen.
Can I
My
My
take-
eyesight.
help at all with my... I don't know if Spinny Shield's a reaction that I can cast at range.
It is not. It is a touch.
Ooh.
Alright.
Ooh.
It's self. It's specifically self. It says range on it. Self. For Spinny Shield. Just an FYI. Okay, so Finley, you're going to take 9 damage initially for that scrape, and then the next one is going to pierce through your left leg. And that's going to
Looks
hit
rough.
you for 15 damage.
Okay.
Friend, are
I
you
do have a
alright?
question. Yeah, ow.
Oh, indeed. Finley, it is your turn.
It is, but before I actually take my turn, am I able to take a reaction?
Depends on the reaction, yeah.
I'm going to message you.
Yeah, you can. They attacked you and they're within 60.
Which one actually landed the hit, though? Do I see?
It will be the 2 guys up front.
But I don't know which one specifically.
The one to the north.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to point at the one at the north and cast Hellish Rebuke.
It is a fail. Roll your damage. 2d10.
Bear with me here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It also depends... No, it's at the second level. Yeah, that's fine.
It's 14.
14 damage. Good to know.
Okay.
Real quick, the weapon mastery stuff, do I just have that innately, or do I need to, like, do something to get that?
The weapon masteries?
Great sword graze kind of thing?
It's when it states it within it. So if you attack roll with a greatsword and it misses a creature, you can deal
No,
damage.
I know that, but I'm saying, like, do I have that, or do I need to, like, earn the ability to use that? That's all I'm saying.
You chose that mastery, so that means you know how to use those weapons, is what it states.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
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 What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they are quite a far away, aren't they? Okay. Alright. You have the game paused. I can't move.
I apologize.
Should.
You should. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. God. Alright. I guess I'm going to draw my longbow and attack this guy. I don't know how to ping ping.
Just hold in on your mouse button. But yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Roll the hit.
Draw my... Oh, bro. That's a 17.
With the
the first
17, you
one.
hit.
Oh, gross. That's a 4.
4 damage. Okay. You hit him. Ugh. Ick nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna just notch another one.
Okay, go for it.
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
15 misses. He sees that second attack coming and moves out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And for my bonus, I am going to about face and Misty Step behind Jolta.
Welcome back, Finley.
Yeah.
Misty Step is 30 feet. Remember that.
Okay. Close enough. Thank you. So basically back where I was, yes?
Yep, just about. Or exactly,
Yeah.
actually.
That's fine. Great.
Children.
I'm gonna yell back and be like, they're not friendly!
They're not friendly, she yells. Alright. You're gonna see two shadowy figures dash around the corner. You recognize them as bugbears who have deflected your missiles previously. And they are both wearing cestus.
Oh no!
You mean to tell me that I could go hand to hand with some bugbears? I'm in. Thoreau's weapons cart. Let's go.
Cock's arm like heavy cavalry.
Yeah. Cock's arm. Let's do this. Actually, a fighter that's just an unarmed strike fighter would be really fun for some reason.
Oh, you mean Chester?
Yes, Chester. Basically, Chester. Yeah, like Chester as a fighter. Imagine being able to use battle actions with just your hands. Like, imagine just like grabbing a dude's sword and ripping it out of his hand and be like, no, this is mine.
Alright, so since they used their bonus action to run all the way there, they are then going to use their action to throw darts at you, Finley.
Okay.
Both of them are dirty 20, so they are going to hit you.
Ooh.
You
Brian
are
is rolling
going
hot
to
dice.
take 12 damage between the two darts.
Finley is hurting.
And then they get into a stance, and they move their fingers with the gesture of, come at me.
To me?
To everyone.
Shoot, off, little shits.
Finley, your other side's showing.
Hey, give me a second. I have a question. So I have Warcaster, which means that when a creature provokes an attack opportunity by leaving my reach, I can attack them with magic. But what if they enter my reach? And by that I mean like I could cast spells at these dudes, like they're within my reach for that.
It means in melee combat for Warcaster. So instead of swinging your axe, you can then cast a spell instead. So if you
I was just trying to
them in place
your reach
slow
is
them
like
down,
usually
or,
5 feet, or if you've got a feature, maybe 10 feet or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to
extended melee range, you could go out with that, and then if you had Sentinel, if they enter your range, that's when that would proc, but...
Yeah, okay.
But that is not for that specifically. Alright, so... You're going to see a magical yellow light emit from just north of the bugbear you hit, and you're going to see his wounds closing. And he's going to crack his neck.
Wild.
And that is the end of that group's turn. Shulta.
I guess I would use my movement to hop up onto my Moosetaur friend here.
We're not going to be able to get there next turn. I don't have enough reach or range.
That's fine. I'm still doing shit.
Actually,
Let's see. What are the range on these spells? 60 feet, 100 feet, 150 feet. What does that one do?
Shelter, you're going to go for a wild ride next turn, I promise you. I'm about to do some charging attacks.
Alright, give me 5 seconds though. On the point within range. Spheres. Up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area and creatures fully within it have blinded condition. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes. Okay. Its turn, gotta succeed on dexterity. Okay. Alright. I think I know what I'm gonna start off with. Alright, so where is the measure tool? It's here. Yeah. From my boy. Oh yeah, I got range for days. I gotta fucking zoom down real quick.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Don't die.
Alright, so what do the goblins look like they're wielding for weapons and stuff?
The bugbears in the furthest back all have javelins on their back, maces at the side, and they're all wearing leather.
Okay. And then reading this again, 20-foot radius. So cool. So I'm casting Hunger of Hadar on that square right here. It's going to be a 20-foot radius sphere. Actually, hold on. Is radius the full range, or is that the half range? I always forget.
That's half range, so this is your circle.
Okay. If I did that here on the end, would I be able to get all of them? Okay. Move it over one more this way. Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right. So cast. So opening a gateway to a far realm, region affected, blah blah blah. 20-foot radius sphere of darkness appears, centered on the point with the range and lasting for the duration. The duration is concentration up to 1 minute. That's what it was. Considered difficult terrain and is filled with strange whispers and slurping noises. Can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area and creates and creatures fully within it have the blinded condition. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage, and any creature that ends its turn there must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage from otherworldly tentacles. What level spell is this? 3rd level, I think? I don't know. Yeah. It's increased by 1d6 for each spell level slot above. Okay. So yeah, if they start their turn there, they take 2d6 cold, and if they end their turn there, they gotta do a dex save or take 2d6 acid.
So it's at the start of their turn. Fair enough.
Yeah. And that is the end of the thing, and they are all
They are all blinded. Very well.
The counterpart to that is that, actually, I think I can still technically see in there.
Technically,
I can see...
everyone can. It's just it stops light. So if you have dark vision, you can see through it.
Okay. Cool. And that will be Schultz's turn. So now, Moose Man.
Alright.
You have your boy. Okay. So, they are quite far away from us. I have Schultz attached to my back. You're going to watch Schultz as... What is it considered to sheath a weapon? Is it an action or a free action?
To sheath your weapon is a free action.
Okay.
However, if you're taking out a shield, that is a bonus action.
Okay. I am not taking out a shield. So, I am going to shield both my sword and my light hammer. And I am going to get down on all fours. You're going to see steam snort out of my nose. And as an action, I am going to dash 60 feet right to this dude. So give me a second while I do this. And by doing so, I am using my bonus action to take the, it is called Goring Rush. So if I take the dash action and move at least 20 feet, I can make one melee attack with my horns as a bonus action.
Very well.
So I am going to gore the heck out of this goblin, and it is a D6, I think?
You still have to roll to hit with it, though.
Yeah, I know. I just have to figure out what I need to roll. Would it be a strength attack at that point?
It would be the same as an unarmed attack, unarmed strike.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep. Goring rush. So that is going to be a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
All right. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but Jesus Christ, I rolled the minimum. I do 5 damage with my hands.
All right. So you come to charge at him, and you see that he pushes your horns off to the side and just scrapes his leg instead.
Little do they know, there is a Shulta on my back. I'm going to. I think that's the end of my turn because I've used my action, my bonus action, and my free. Yeah, so that is going to be the end of my turn.
All right.
Shulta, I'm your personal freaking chauffeur at this point now.
Hell yeah.
We can get into the action instantly.
Hell yeah. About to pop the fuck off. I didn't say that I used both
5,
my
10,
I only did one.
You're going to hear some mutterings from the other side, but no one has a high enough perception to understand what was said. Alright, that's the end of his turn. Silver.
Seeing that Finley's been just shot a lot, as I move down the hall, I whisper Alan Malir and hold out my hand, and it heals a healing word on her.
Okay, roll to heal.
All right.
Silver is the kindest.
11 HP for Finley.
You see Finley calm down. Thank you.
And then I chant, Lady of Mysteries, bless us with your arcane radiance. And my staff flares, and you get the blessing spell on the 3 of you in the front. A first level bless spell. So you get to add a d4 to all of your attack rolls and saving throws for a minute.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And my turn is over.
Alright. After Silver, goes back to the top of the Bugbears, who now need to take the damage. Give me my 2d6.
Alright, I do have a question. Gotta go to my features and traits here. So, Fury of the Small says when you damage a creature whose size is larger than you with an attack or spell, you can deal an extra +3 damage. You can use this 3 times per long rest, and you can only use it once per turn. If I use it, do I get to damage all of them with +3? Or what?
That's a gray area. Let me find out.
I want to say rules as written means you get to target one of them, but I am not confident on that answer.
When you damage a creature with an attack or spell and the creature size is larger than yours, you can cause the attack or spell to deal extra damage to the creature. The extra damage equals your proficiency bonus. Oh, okay, cool. You can use this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, regaining all X20 uses.
It is the attack and not the attack action, so it is a single target.
Okay. Then I'll hold off on that for now. And we're gonna do our 2d6s here. Doot. Roll. Alright, so we got 7 damage across the board.
Alright, very well.
Yes, I like it. Just so you're aware. Well, I mean...
What kind of damage is that?
That is cold damage that they're taking at the start of their turn. Acid damage if they fail a dex save on the end of the turn. if they're inside of it. They are all blinded. What does the blinded effect do exactly?
Disadvantage on attacks.
Is that it?
And advantage on attacks against them.
Well, you have the blinded condition. You experience the following effects: can't see. You can't see and automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attacks affected. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay, so they have new rules and the legacy rules. I'm assuming
using
we're using
2024.
rules. Okay, cool. So they can't see, and their attack stuff is, which is relatively
Cool. That's a new
insane.
option. Sorry, I thought I was muted.
No, you're good. You're good.
I rolled a d8 for the direction that they walked in
Okay.
until they were no longer blinded.
So
Alright.
everybody got out, I think.
Yep, with
Okay.
the directions that they walked in. So those two are going to throw javelins across the way at disadvantage because you're outside the javelin range. You see that they have a couple more. Those are both going to be 7s against Gorin, so they're going to go far and not hit you very well. And then this guy,
Yeah, that I
is
haven't
two-
seen.
I'm gonna say what happens because this is gonna be really cool, especially when I get my subclass or my multiclass. Fucking Shulta like deflects the javelins away. That'd be really cool.
Finley, it is now your turn.
Imagine I just catch him with my horns. Just look at you like, oh, I'm gonna die
My
here.
siege beast. I've become a cavalry siege unit.
Alright.
How did
Okay.
1 hour into campaign we've already made and just assimilate?
Cause, dude, that's literally what Shulta does. I tell you, I'm gonna promise you right now, if you die and your corpse doesn't go away, I'm gonna be a Minotaur.
That's fair. No, you mean a Moosetaur.
A Moosetaur, you're right, my bad.
I need fan art for this. It's probably so cute.
Honestly, yes. Brian,
I need
you
fan
can
art.
add to the list as well, besides his character, fan art of Shulta Cavalry Siege Unit.
Okay, I'll add it to my list of things to do.
Also, I'd like to say, Brian, I love the chibi Minotaur that you have. I really do love it.
Oh
It
yeah,
is
he's done
cute.
some great work at these. We just need to see what you're capable of, so that way you can get some animations.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or I
anyways,
actually need to change those horns to moose horns.
is that an option?
We're gonna have to. He's a Moosetaur.
I am
boy.
quite skilled in Photoshop.
I believe it.
I love
Finley,
the stuff that
your token didn't have horns.
It didn't?
It didn't. I put the horns on.
Wow, you were so good at this job. Alright, anyways, Finley moves forward and she pulls out the righteous blade. It says, "Are you ready to fight?"
Let's slay this evil in front of us.
Oh, they're evil! Down! Down with the evil!
Come on, get down with the evil.
Get down with the evil.
The first strike is 21.
21 hits.
Damn.
Damage.
What kind of
Uh,
blade is the
6.
righteous blade?
Don't worry about it. 6.
No, what do you mean? Don't worry about it. I can see it. Is it a long sword? A great sword?
It is a short sword.
Yeah, it's a short sword.
You have my interest
Why are you
as
being
the
so
resident
like
champion.
cagey and stuff right now? Jesus, what happened to Finley in the like half
Don't
a
worry
day
about it.
she was gone?
We had a whole solo
sword has
session.
been whispering
That's what
secrets.
happened.
Evil!
I have a beacon, now it tells me what's good and evil, and she doesn't waste time.
What if these guys are actually all
He's
lawful
still
good?
standing?
Yeah, 6 damage. You see that he takes this cut along his arm, and he kind of cracks his neck, and he's just like, again.
Okay, again.
Ugh.
Comes down, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
God, this thing has so much potential. Oh, we glitched. Hold on. There we go, 7.
Alright. Very good.
Mm.
He takes these strikes, he shrugs them off, and he's just like, "You ready for my hits?"
That sounds scary.
Oh god. To yeah. There's things
that-
I want to do, but I think Finley in this instance would actually pull out because drinking a potion, you said it's a bonus, or
It
is
is
it
a
an
bonus
action?
for yourself. It is
Yes.
an action on someone else. And
Yeah, I'm
this
gonna
is
take the
also
other
a potion that you have to take from your equipment and not your backpack, because your backpack means you have to shift it. You have to look for it.
Good.
Translation. Not
If
this
it's
turn.
in your equipment, you can use it.
So I have. No, it's not.
Just
my
so
equipment.
I can wrap my head around this and not have a confusion later, what would be considered having it like on your equipment?
In
You have an
D&D
equipment
Beyond,
list.
the physical section of equipment means it's hanging off your belt.
Okay, so it'd be like on the belt and stuff. Got it.
Where if it's in one of your other containers, it means it's in a bag that you have to take off your bag and rummage through.
So, because I'm a very unique individual, and I'm kind of just storing things under my armor, how would that work for me?
Just shift it to your equipment. That's all I'm saying. Just shift 10 potions into your
Okay.
equipment, and that's how you're just tracking it.
Okay.
Right. I had a container called belt pouch, which I had that kind of stuff in.
Yeah, you know, it's just things like that. It's just for other people.
Finley was organized and shoved everything in a backpack.
You
But
know
for
where
some
your
reason-
potions are, so you're fine. It's for other people trying to get it or other effects that could change that.
Gotcha.
So if you want to use
Alright,
a
go
potion,
get
you can use a
Marcus.
potion, Finley.
Excellent. Can we just also, for the record, for somebody that's just learned about alcohol and drinking alcohol, she has a flask on her for frickin' sake, but not a potion.
Yeah, remember when you guys kept going down and I had to waste like my entire potion supply for you guys?
No, I have a potion in my backpack. I'm saying that she literally has a flask attached to her equipment, to her belt.
Oh. All
And
right.
she probably has no idea why.
Alright,
Alright.
do your stuff, Finley.
I'm doing it.
Drink your potion.
Was that 2d4? Yeah, I just consumed it and removed it.
All right, very good.
It's 2d4, right?
2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2!
Let's go, baby!
That's an 8. That's not bad, not bad, not bad. Cool. That concludes Finley's turn. If Sholta wants to get by, he can.
I'm on top.
Shelter's riding me.
I got shit to handle.
I'm just saying, he's teeny tiny. He could pass me if he
I
wanted
could jump
to.
over if I wanted to. I'm acrobatic as fuck out here.
Tyler, I fully imagine you're on the front of me and I'm holding you kind of like a baby Bjorn and I'm pointing like that meme, just like, don't you talk to me and my son ever again.
All right. So they go, all right, our turn now. Finley, a fury of 3 punches come towards you. You're going to get hit by 2 of them, and you will take 13 damage. One as it cracks across your jaw, and the other straight into the gut.
Just say
Orin.
no, Finley.
This guy goes, all right, you scratched me. Let's see how you feel. He's going to do a roundhouse kick, nail you into a ground with a natural 20, and then hit your head twice on top of that. You are going to take 24 damage altogether.
Can Silver use Warding Flare against that attack? If I see a creature within 30 feet of me make an attack roll, I can take my reaction to impose disadvantage on the
also
attack
forgot we
roll.
had Bless. Just
Alright.
an FYI.
Are you
Forward.
within 30?
So,
Don't forget we have
am I
Bless.
within 30 feet of that
Yeah.
guy?
You are within 30 feet of that guy. You change the critical hit to a regular hit. So instead of 24 damage, you take 20 damage. Still
Give me a
hits,
second,
though.
Brian, because I'm also doing something.
Very well.
I am taking my reaction to cast Spiny Field, and I am
Very
going to roll. That is 5 damage less, and he takes 5 piercing for every damage he does. So
If I
I will take
increases damage you deal
15.
and deals the same amount of piercing damage to the attacker. Okay, so hold on. This is individual. Let me split up the attacks then.
Okay. And I
Alright,
will add that
so-
15 health back.
Yeah. So give me a second. Hold on. You're doing individual per.
So does this work like every time he hits you, you reduce it by a fraction of a damage and then return that damage? Is that what I'm understanding?
Pretty much.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So is it a percentage of the damage he deals, or is it something you roll, or is that just an effect? Like how's that?
It's,
He's gonna roll per
I
hit,
roll
since you got
two
hit 3 times.
d4s.
Okay.
Yeah, I roll 2d4s, and then I rolled 5. So he takes 5 damage when he hits me, and I take off 5 damage from it.
That's actually pretty goated.
So
Alright,
the way
I'm not
the
gonna
way
bother
that-
with the math, so it's just gonna be 7 3 times, so roll your 2d4s 3 times.
Okay. So then, first one was a 5, second one's a
Yep.
5, and then the third one will be 7.
Alright. So the last hit you'll take none, and then the other 2 you'll take 4 damage altogether.
Dude, talk
And
about...
he'll take 17 damage from hitting me then?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you see he has
17
bloody
piercing.
knuckles, and he's just like, it's been a while since I felt that. And he cracks them.
These guys scare me. They should be
Alright.
feared for their life. But
What was the
they're not.
total I was supposed to take?
Finley?
Uh-huh.
13.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I actually
that
do
was
like
for-
this
Gotcha.
version of Shield Spell. This is a really nice spell that they added. Oh, this is from Humblewood.
That's really cool. I gotta look into that later and see about it.
It's just a reaction. It's a first level reaction.
Well, I just don't know if I'm capable of getting that spell, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it would be really nice if you could. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
it's better than I thought it was, because I thought it was I roll once and then that's what I take off. No, it's every one of them, I
Per
guess.
attack, yeah. That's like
1d8
goated.
on that guy. Give me your damage for Hadar. 2. 1,
Oh,
2.
is
He runs right
somebody
into the
still
wall.
in
Someone
the
is still
thing?
in it.
Okay. Did they do the deck save already?
They started their turn. I need the start damage, the cold damage.
Oh, okay.
And then his deck save is a
Uh.
fail, so I'm also going to need the acid damage. He's stuck in it because he walked into the wall. Ah!
Gotcha. Alright, so 2d6 cold, which is 3 damage. And then 2d6 acid. That's 7. So 10 damage total, 3 cold, 7 acid.
Alright, very good. Oh,
Oh,
that's not
I
cool.
see. They're probably around the corners and stuff where I can't see exactly. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's convenient.
Goodbye, person who was listening in.
Who was that?
I don't know, someone in the server who didn't have a session today, so he just wanted to jump in and listen in. That was it.
Oh.
Alright, so, this guy runs around the corner. And that's all 30 of his. And then he is going to cast Cure Wounds on the guy on the bottom.
Feasible.
And that's going to heal him for
I have a
17.
question. What the heck? People are about to start getting massacred.
Huh?
Where are we in the initiative? I'm really confused.
Me and you are like near the
It's
bottom.
now your turn.
Everyone apparently rolled better.
Yeah, I have all the enemies.
Okay.
Shulta, Gorin, the boss, and then Silver.
Okay,
Hold that
so when I
off.
did the initial damage for the Hadar thing, that was the start of all their turns, and then this is the second amount of damage was somebody else in the initiative.
It was someone... Yes, it was someone else in a different
Okay.
part of the initiative.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So
I
Shulta.
was just trying to make sense of that thing. All right, so there is a guy in front of me, and Gorin.
Stab him. Stab him, my little writer.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to attack him with my greatsword. Let's get over here. All right, so attack number 1. Attack number 1 is a 22 to hit.
Okay, and you're attacking which one? The one on the south side?
Yeah, south side right in front of
Okay.
Goran.
Perfect.
Okay, so we did the 22 to hit. We're doing the damage. So that is 13 damage, and I think I can change the damage type of this. So just for funsies, I think I'm gonna do necrotic.
Oh.
So I can do necrotic, psychic, or radiant damage. I'm gonna go for. Let's do necrotic for now.
Okay. You see parts of his fur start to decay away.
All right. I do have an extra attack. I'm just making sure that I've got other stuff on top of that. So I will use one of my Fury of the Smalls here. So he's going to take an extra 3 damage from that attack. I gotta check the... Where's the chat? How do I bring up the chat log? Game log, is that it right here? Yeah, cool. Scrolling down. There's a lot of new stuff that I have that I just need to make sure that I'm staying on top of. Okay, so the damage is good. Nothing there. Oh yeah, I forgot I have that as well. Alright. This is like the first time I'm getting to use a lot of this, so I'm just trying to make sure I do it right.
Oh, that is new. Oh, I like that a lot.
And then that is that. Okay. Alright, cool. We're going on for the second attack of the Greatsword.
Alright.
Ooh, damn. That's a 11 to hit, but I have Blessing, right? Which is a plus
a D4.
I don't think I'd be able to hit even with a 4, would I?
No.
Okay. So I get to use something though, which I think is my mastery of the Greatsword. Graze. If your attack roll with the Greatsword misses a creature, you can deal damage equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack. Same damage of the same type dealt by the Greatsword and can only be increased by increasing the modifier. Okay, so
you deal 4 damage.
Yes, dealing 4 damage, and it is gonna be psychic this time.
Alright. Kind of shakes his head a little bit, and he's just like, oh, alright.
And then, do I have a bonus action? Not for that. Oh, right, I forgot to pick that up as well. Okay, that is everything for me.
Okay, perfect. Gorn, your turn.
It's beautiful. So, technically, as I'm standing in front of this dude, I am considered unarmed right now because I did sheath. So, with my feet, I don't know if you saw, with dual wielder mastery, if I go to unsheath a light weapon, I can unsheath 2 of them.
That is correct.
In the same thing. So I am going to unsheath my short sword and light hammer. And I'm going to make an attack action with my short sword first, hoping to proc Vex. So we're going to attempt to hit. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
So we will do 6 piercing damage to hit first. And then my second attack action will be my light hammer with advantage, so I will roll it twice. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 just barely hits.
Okay, so that's going to be a D4, so that's going to be 7 bludgeoning, sorry.
Alright. So you take a swipe down with your short sword, cut him, and as he's staggering back, you smack him across the face with your light hammer. Poof. He spits out a tooth, and he's like, good hit.
Oh, well, I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to use, where is that? Sorry, I'm trying to get used to all the new stuff. I'm going to action surge and take the my attack actions again. First with the short sword. That is going to be a
You only swung
21.
once with your short sword, yes?
Yes, I swung once with both.
It's in your offhand. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the new rules, I could be wrong here, so don't quote me. I think the new rules state that if you have a weapon in your offhand, you don't need to use a bonus action to attack with. Unless
I
was
have
some class feature or something.
I have dual weapon mastery.
No, because your level, you have extra attack. So you swing your short sword twice and your light hammer once. You action surge, you get another 2 attacks with your short sword. You're missing an attack, man.
Oh.
Oh my god, the DM's helping? That's crazy.
I'm not against you guys, I'm just difficult.
No, I know, it's just, a lot of DMs would just be like, I'm not gonna tell you, you should have been better, you should have kept track of it, like, you know everything, and it's just like, oh, okay, man.
No, I only do that for, like, things that you should know, and I have mentioned multiple times, like uncanny dodging. I mention it multiple times, after, like, the 3rd time, I'm like, okay, he just doesn't want to do it, that's fine.
No, I get that.
Oh, you're right, so then I would just stab him 4 times and then beat him with the hammer the last time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, yeah, we're gonna start stabbing some dude.
Go for it.
So then,
come at me.
I stabbed him again, so that's a 21 for a stab for this one.
That hits. Give me damage.
That is going to be 10 piercing damage. I think it's piercing. Slashing? Maybe slashing.
It's slashing.
Piercing. It's piercing.
It's piercing? Okay, fine. It's piercing.
It's piercing. Yep.
They don't
okay,
have resistance
so
to damages,
that's
so you're good.
Yeah.
Damage is
it's
damage
attack number 3. Yeah, I'm gonna stab him again with advantage. 12 probably doesn't hit.
12 does not hit. He sees this attack coming, and then he hits your blade with his elbow. Ping!
Well, that's not very nice. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? Because I think I have one more. I'm gonna stab him again. Last stab. That is a 26 to hit.
6 hits.
And this is my last one, and that is 6 more piercing.
6 more, you say?
Yes, sir. 6 more piercing.
Alright. He's looking wounded now. And he starts brushing off.
Brian, I realized I made an oopsie when I remade my character.
Do I get a bonus action?
I have the wrong subclass kitted in.
You don't get another bonus action when you use action surge, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What was that?
Tyler, what oopsie did you make?
When I made the character, I think I accidentally clicked the wrong one for my subclass. I should be the undead, but I guess I put everything down as the Great Old One. Because remember, I used the form of dread and stuff originally.
You did. I mean, if you want to change that after session, that's fine. We'll just run it as
yeah. If it'll allow me. I'm looking right now to see if it's in here. Yeah, it's in there. Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
I was making sure that I did everything I did. I did. Okay. Yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, you guys start hearing a skittering, and you look up on the ceiling.
Hate that.
And you see that there is a character hanging upside down, and he gives you a glare. You see that it is a humanoid upper torso. It is male. He has bright red hair, for those who are able to see within here. I think there is a light, because your stone with light is here. So yeah, you see his bright red hair and his dark skin. But you notice that he has 8 eyes on his face, long ears, and a lower half of a spider.
Kill that
Did
thing.
he just come out, or has he been here?
He just walked around the corner, and he is on the ceiling right now. And he's looking at all of you. His arms are crossed. You see there's 2 crossbows and 2 swords at his hip. And he looks and he goes, "I'll give you all 1 chance, and 1 chance alone. Do you wish to speak and possibly gain a reward? Or shall I have all 29 of my men kill you?"
I mean,
Speak?
Schulte would chime in at this point. Well, I was definitely speaking originally with your group here.
That's a lot of people.
I don't think we can take that many people.
He's
These guys
bluffing.
definitely seem a little different. These bugbears are very confident, and I'm concerned about it. Like,
Yeah, no, we
and
just
then the
beat the shit out
original
of this dude in
blow they
front of me.
took, they were just regenerating and shit. Like, I don't know. I am a bit concerned. But yeah, that's what Schulte said to the. I think it's a Drider. Is that what they're called?
Is he speaking in Goblin, by the way, or is he
He's
speaking
in common
No.
to ensure you understand him.
I'm going to kind of tap up and go, 29, you say. We should talk.
And what say you in the back? Do you confirm to your party?
You're talking to Silver?
I am.
I will.
And then put down your weapons and take a single step back. My men, you are not allowed to engage.
Tyler,
Can
take
I
a step back so I can move back.
can I just put my weapon on my back? This is my friend.
It is fine. It is fine, Finley. Your life is more important. But we can always come back and slay this evil when we're stronger. As he says telepathically to you.
Finley puts the sword down, takes a step back.
Schulte shunts his greatsword back into his cloak, you know? Just whoop.
Because Goran's just a little bit extra, kind of just dematerializes his weapon and rematerializes them in their sheaths.
Y'all's taking their motherfucking swords, and Finley's over here gotta give up her sword. You all suck.
He said put them away, not put them down.
Yes,
Dang it!
this I put them away. Yes,
Finley
you just
scoots
de-armed
forward
yourself.
just gently and puts him back on his back. Scooches back. Sorry.
He shakes his head, rolls his eyes, his multiple eyes, and he goes, "Alright. So,
You should roll to see if he gets dizzy from that, because that's a lot of eyes to be rolling.
All to the floor.
Wish you luck.
So I'm gonna say at this point too,
he
Schulte has
succeeds.
dispersed his ability. The
Okay.
hunger
Oh,
Badar there.
I'm maintaining concentration on Bless.
Alright. It only lasts for a minute, so keep that in mind. Alright, so you, in the defense of my men here, you would understand that you have come into their territory line. I did hear them yell at you to keep your distance, and you still came at us. I'm not faulting you, I'm just saying that was a very brave move, and I congratulate you for showing initiative. But here's something that could be beneficial for all of us. You take this task that I have that's been a pain in my neck for the last few weeks. You complete said task with your proof, and I'll reward you greatly. I have a few different means of currency on my person, as well as within my camp, and I also have a few magical items that you may have for your endeavors. That's how much of a pain in the ass these things have been.
And what is this pain in the ass you speak of?
Well, if you're really interested, there are these were-rats that have stolen a stone key of mine. They are still within this floor. I have my men tracking them that they are to the furthest west side of this floor. They are disguising themselves as humans, from what I remember.
Have we come across anybody that's like a human? I don't think we have we?
What did these were-rats do to cross you?
As
They
I
stole a
stated
key.
previously, they took my stone key. This is a rather important item. You return that key to me, whether you slaughter them or not, and I'll reward you with 2 magical items and 100 currency of your choice.
Just a question. You guys are really strong, so I feel like you should have been able to do this by now.
You're correct.
Finley, do not question them.
You're correct. And no, I do thank her for bringing up such an obvious answer. I know that my men are strong. I know that I am strong. However, we have orders to not move from this spot.
Could you further elaborate on why you are locked in place, and are you affiliated with insert mercenary company we met on the first floor with the, I think, Bugbears?
Xanthanther's Guild? Xanthanther's?
Yeah, sure, whatever, dude.
Xanthanther's? Yeah, Xanthanther's Guild. There it is. I would get there eventually. He goes, so you met one of our other encampments.
Oh, you are
Did you
with
kill them?
No, actually, I discussed with the leaders of that encampment, and we've come to a civil agreement. Sholta does the forehead tap thing or whatever, while he's speaking.
He
They
raises
gave me
his
this.
eyebrow, and then he puts 2 fingers to his head. You do not carry our mark. Roll persuasion.
Ooh, okay. Persuasion. Do I have anything for this? Just give me. I'm trying to see what I got.
Just you already used bless.
Oh, is it like a one-time thing? Not like guidance?
I think so.
Bless is on the whole party, but it's for saving throws and attack rolls, not for skill checks.
Well, actually, no, I didn't use bless. Remember? Oh, so I was still have that.
Oh yeah.
Right,
I'm just
but
checking to see if I have
it's
anything
just
that
for saving throws and attack rolls. So.
if anything I have affects
Oh.
my charisma.
I am stupid. Forgot that I had this whole origin feed thing. Oopsie daisy.
Okay. So I don't think I do. So rolling persuasion. How does a 13 sound to you?
You seem to have a lot of information on us, so against my own better judgment and doubt, I will let it slide. But so that we don't have any miscommunication later, the 3 taps on your forehead is for a particular creature that lives inside your skull to communicate telepathically. You do not have said creature, so I'd avoid using that tap.
My apologies. I was merely told by the references name of leaders from camp that if I were to come across anybody within a similar band, to use that to show that I wasn't of any danger. I just want to double check. I don't think Sholta revealed his backstory, right? After he swapped and everything?
No.
Okay. I discussed with them my goals and origin and relation to the dungeon here itself. I'd be willing to discuss that with you in a bit more private setting. I will warn you that I am capable of conjuring my blade at any time, so I don't want you to feel threatened if you do decide to speak with me.
I am
That
all
sounds
set
like a
with
threat.
that.
What did you say?
I am
I
all
said
set.
that sounded like a threat.
I'm just asking what Brian's saying. I don't know what he's saying because you chimed in.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm all set. I just need to know if you guys will take the job or not.
Well, we'll have to discuss in a moment, but before we decide on anything, do they have a large number? Do you have any other information that may be of relevance to
Less
such a
than
task?
10.
Less than 10? Well, I feel that's a number we might be able to handle. Could always use some items and stuff to, pad out our... I don't know. Our, whatever I'm trying to get at here. Might I inquire as to what you folks are doing? Here, give me 1 second, hold on. Alright, sorry. Would you be able to share why exactly you're here in the dungeon, and who you might be working for? If I remember correctly, you said it was Xanathar, right? They were working in correlation to Xanathar?
That is correct.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, the other group said that you were affiliated with Xanathar, and I'm just curious if your goals may align with ours.
I have no idea what the boss man's... what he has his eyes on. His prize that he seeks, but... he did save, as much as I hate to admit it, my life. And I am repaying that favor back.
Understood.
And that's all, let's do it.
So Schulte kind of turns to the rest of the party. What say you, companions? Is this something you want to take upon us?
It costs us nothing to find them.
Stand to gain a lot.
I think it probably is better than fighting these guys.
Well, I think we've agreed to take on this task for you. Schulte kind of hops off of, what is his name again? Goros? Gorin. Gotcha. He hops down. He hasn't taken too many steps forward or anything, but, like, he's kind of putting his hand out, like, willing to shake and everything.
He drops down.
I'll move behind you.
He drops down from the ceiling and shakes your hand. And he pulls your head in close and whispers into your ear. You will know it is the key when you see 6 eyes on it. And he lets go, and then he starts walking back.
Understood.
Does this sword say anything to me at this point, by the way? With the guy's presence being so close?
I do not like the stench of that creature. I wish to slay him now. However, it would be at our disadvantage. It would be better to strike him at night.
At night?
Is he saying this in psychic?
Yes,
Yeah.
telepathically.
Okay. Just needed to know.
Is he always talking psychically, or does he also sometimes talk out
Usually
loud?
he's talking psychically unless notified to speak out loud.
Mm-hmm. Which is usually prompted by me.
Exactly.
Schulte turns to Gorin. I apologize for climbing upon you, friend, but in the heat of the moment, I thought it might be best for you to lead us in and get us in an advantageous position. But I commend your effort.
I knock on my horns and go, if I'm good at one thing, my friend, it is charging headfirst into my problems. And he lets out a hearty chuckle. So it is no worry. In fact, it worked out quite well.
Are you all okay? Are you all fit to continue traveling?
Schulte turns to Finley. How are your wounds, Finley? Are you well enough?
What is well enough?
Well, do you feel capable of taking on any other threats? Or do you feel well enough to move? You were struck pretty roughly, I would say.
Yeah, I'm hurting. I mean,
Schultz is just fine, so y'all are aware.
Gorin will say, while I'm not too hurt, I could use a quick breather. Not too long, I'm not doing too bad. That little extra flourish that I did is a little hard on the muscles, if you know what I mean.
Let's head back down and take a short rest.
Um,
Oh, wrong one.
Schulte's gonna check the door here, see if it works. Oh, look at that! Wow, we did it. Good job.
It opens up just fine.
I say if we were going to
Splash noises.
probably wait in the room with the least amount of entrances. So back to where we had taken our other moments of rest. Do warlocks
Brian,
still
the room-
get spells returned on short rest?
They do.
Okay. I was gonna use my like esoteric meditation, or whatever the fuck it's called, to get my spell slot back, but we're gonna take a short rest, then I'll just take it back.
Oh no, I closed the door. Hold up.
Or closing
As Score and enters room, I am going to close door.
There you go.
Okay. So you guys are going to take a short rest. I see.
Yeah, so Schulte's positioning himself down here, watching down the hallway to the best of his ability, while everybody kind of just like gets comfortable and stuff.
Yep, I'll spend 1 hit die.
Goran will kind of hang out right here in case this door opens back up.
It's really nice not being the only front line. Schulte will spend 0 hit point dice because max HP and temp HP.
I don't need to heal. I lost 4 health. Like, that's not really enough to waste a hit die on.
I would not.
Yeah.
It's really not worth it. I mean, you know, it may be the cause of our death later, but I don't think that would be avoidable in any scenario.
I can also heal myself on top of that with potions
Oh,
and my
yeah,
own
yeah, yeah.
abilities.
Yeah,
I'm a fighter, so like...
Or not Active Surge, but Second Wind.
Yeah, Second Wind. So I was reading this earlier. So Second Wind now has an ability that if you use it, you can, as a bonus action, take Tactical Shift, which allows you to move half your movement speed without taking opportunity attacks. So if you're
And
so if you're really
also
damaged now,
expend it, you can also expend it for skill checks instead of for healing.
Stamina you can draw on as a action. You can use it to regain hit points equal to blah blah blah. Use the feature twice. Regain 1 expended use when you finish a short rest. Oh hey, you get it back on a short rest here. All on when you reach certain fighter levels, you gain more feature and shown in the Second Wind column of fighter features. Is it like a level based thing or something? Because I don't have that.
You get more at levels. The more levels you have, the more stuff you get with it.
Okay. Copy. Why do I have my fucking?
also, you said we're going. So Brian, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If we're going west, if I always know where north is, that means I always know where west is, right?
Yeah,
Like,
can you tell us which way? You tell us which way is west?
The fun thing about your Minotaur feature is anytime you guys are trying to backtrack to someplace, you do not need to make the roll if you're letting him lead the way.
Okay. Sure. I mean, whatever. Dude.
And I always know where north is because labyrinthian. It's called weird, something like labyrinthian feature or something like that.
Yep.
That's not bad.
It's labyrinthian recall. So yeah.
You know your way around labyrinths and dungeons and mazes. Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm at home here, guys.
Wow, that's
Alright,
so
is there any
nice.
conversations or anything you guys want to deal with while you're here? Finley, I also didn't see you rolling any healing. Are you choosing
Oh,
not
I did.
to? Oh, you did?
I can share my screen with you. I'll take a screenshot of it.
Nah, you don't have to. Just heal yourself however much you had and call it good.
Yeah, I spent hit dice. So
Okay.
I got 23, so I'm up to 51.
Very good. Alright. Is there any discussions you guys wish to have, or are you going to sit an hour in silence?
Do we need any conversation?
I'll say that when we find the keepers of this stone key, we don't necessarily need to kill them. We might want to ask them why they took it.
Maybe they're good people.
Sholta shares the fact about the key. He says, that spider kitten told me that there were 6 eyes upon the key.
Did you call it a spider kitten?
Yeah, because, I mean, I don't know if Sholta would know what, like, a dryad is, or not a dryad, a drider.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm just, go on.
I feel very, like, judged right now. Do you want to fight about it?
Go on. Tell your story.
I
Tell your
do.
story.
Are you in charge, Ranger me? Let's do it, Sholta.
Alright, man, we can go at it, dude. I mean, even with the disadvantage of the fact that I chose with the wrong class or whatever, I think I could still whoop everybody's ass. But yeah, that's all I was saying is that there are 6 eyes upon the key. Would I have any knowledge of what a key like that could be used for in this dungeon?
No, it's a very rare key. Very specifically designed.
Alright,
If you were part of the guild, you would have, but...
I'm also really concerned about the fact that he's talking about a fucking, like, psychic, like, parasite. I'm imagining it's a mind flare, y'all.
So, Goran will say, I don't think we need to attack them right first unless they
That
attack.
tidbit...
I am always down for communication. And we shall see from there. But if it comes down to it, I will not spare the blade.
But what if they're good people?
Sholta.
Like I said, if they attack first, I will not spare the blade. If they are willing to talk, then of course I am willing to communicate.
But what if they're scared?
Well, that's their fault.
The sword pipes up. That's not very righteous. You need to always show mercy when you can. Unless they are evil, then slay them without mercy.
I believe that it's always possible to make peace with good people.
Anyways, hi, I'm Sholta. You were trying to get my attention, Brian?
Yes. You do know there is mind flayers in the dungeon.
Yeah, I figured as much. That's crazy.
Let's hope we don't encounter one anytime soon.
Why are you scared? You scared about, huh? I say we ask a few questions of those who possess the key right now, and see why they stole it, and what they know about it.
Apologies, I had to go to the bathroom really badly, so that's why I kind of muted.
Jesus Christ,
That's
again, dude.
Dude, I don't... Fight me, Tyler.
Fucking help.
But I will... I'm already doing that. I will look at Finley and go, when you're a... How do I say this? A monstrous race such as myself, mercy is not the first thing that a hunter would bring down upon you when they're looking for your horns, or a human would do when they think that you slaughtered their people. I offer mercy if they offer it first, but I am not afraid to draw my blade.
I just think that you should be a little more patient before you draw your blade.
So, you just were the first one down the hall.
Civil
Only
next
because
point, Finley.
Sholta said to.
I did not command you to charge down. I merely asked if we wanted to engage them and see what was going on.
I heard charge.
I was going to
I
say,
never
of
spoke
all
the
4
word
of us,
Shall we, set out, then?
I think we shall.
As you guys start to move and start to walk, you hear an echoing of footsteps and plate. And you see a familiar face, Sholta, but this time he has a head hanging off his belt.
What am I saying? Oh, hell yeah! It's my boy! Shut up.
Hey, man, it's good to see you. As you see, I got one of the 3.
Great Greetings, friend. Excellent, excellent. I am
It
glad
seems
that
you
you've
have-
been. Say what now? Go ahead.
Go on.
I'm glad to see that you've made progress on your quest. How do you fare?
Well, it was quite difficult with the amount of goblins. But after the prisoner was slain, and a hefty sum paid out of his pocket, he points to the head hanging off his belt, they left me alone. And now here I am to get my second mark. She is about 100 yards from here. Care to join?
Well, we are on a quest to go slay some ratkin and acquire a key of sorts, but I'm not opposed to a little bit of justice. Anybody else have anything to say? I don't want to take over. I know Elle was going to say something.
You've managed to free yourself. How resourceful.
Wait, is this a guy from the pit?
It is.
It is.
Oh, what was his name?
I don't remember.
50 gold if anyone can guess it.
Oh, I got no idea. I'm
Wait,
gonna
isn't
say
that gold still in the freaking pit with him?
no. Remember, I jumped down and came back up.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because everybody was like, "Why did you just leave the gold down there?" And okay, whatever. So I went down and got it.
I got you.
I'm pretty sure I gave it back to you. I don't know if you ever added it in. Gold.
I mean, honestly, not to say she's got deep pockets, but I don't think she would have noticed.
Yeah, I made sure to grab it at the beginning of the next session because everybody was like, "Why did you just leave the gold down there?" I was like, "I don't know. Sholta didn't give a shit about it."
Alright, his name is Halleth Garth.
Oh,
Add 50
Halleth.
gold. You may add
You what?
50 gold, Silver.
Nice.
Thank you.
Just didn't want to open my notes.
I
He
didn't
was
have
like,
notes.
first session, second session, or whatever.
I'm taking
Your
notes.
Hallister
Really
calling
want
out
to.
and says, good job, here's some money. Now beat it.
Okay.
Who gave money?
Wait.
What?
But I
So,
thought
like,
we were in
these
charge of
coins,
helping
like,
him.
Rain down around Silver, and I'm like, thanks. I start picking them up.
Well, anyway, how's the rest
What,
of you?
Well, we're doing all right, I suppose. We got split up for a bit, but Finley seems all right. We encountered a very strange jester-like man who was
You're missing your archer. And I see you have a...
Oh, he may be scouting
Weapons
ahead
master.
for us, or perhaps pursuing his own aim.
So, do I notice anything weird about this guy besides the head sitting off of his belt?
Give me a perception.
I will give you a perception. That's a 10, my G.
The only thing you get is he has a similar scent to Sholta.
That's crazy.
And I make a separate roll to see if I've ever encountered that smell before, besides the two of
You may
them.
make a history with disadvantage.
I will make you that history with disadvantage.
That one.
Dang. Angry. 11.
The only thing you can really associate with it is the smell of death.
That's what I was going to ask if I, as a soldier background, if I recognize the smell of death. I don't say anything, but I definitely raise my eyebrow at the two of them.
Sholta sticks out his hand. I think last time he saw Sholta was big, right?
He saw you in the cage, and he recognized your armor as it is unique.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm just saying, he saw me when I was bigger, right? That's when we first met.
Yeah, when you first met, you were bigger. The second time you met, he was inside the cage, and this is now the third time.
We met a
So,
second time.
are we to take it there's one less of the fine fellows
Yeah,
walking
when you
this
guys
earth?
went to the Goblin Market, he was captured in a cage. And your clown friend, Mage hand the lockpick over to him as you were walking away, which allowed him to escape.
Oh! I don't think I realized
I
that
wasn't
it
in the
was
room when that happened, so...
God, me either.
Yeah, I freed him last session for you guys.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah, I don't think I realized that you were saying it was him. I don't know why or how it was described or anything. Yeah, otherwise, like I would have definitely said something or acknowledged him. Because I thought this was our second time meeting. Well, that's good.
It's
Gotcha,
awkward.
gotcha. So Schulta sticks out his hand and to shake his hand and stuff.
He gives
Well,
you a firm handshake. He's like, all right, well, it was very nice to see you all. If you care to join me, I'll lead the way. And we can get one of 2 of 3 that needs to end.
What
I actually
what
don't mind
direction
following him.
are they?
Well, he was on a murderous path. Like he was a soul that wouldn't rest because he was insistent that the ones that made him suffer needed to suffer too. Is that correct?
To your knowledge, yeah, that's how he explained it. He's on a path of vengeance. They double-crossed him.
They killed him.
Killed him.
And yeah.
And he came back
Yeah.
as a physical spirit of vengeance.
I, for one, think we should help him.
Goran would actually, shockingly, be willing to help him.
Hell yeah. I guess we're all on board then. But Schulta is asking like the direction that he senses his target to be.
It would be
Don't let it
east
be the
of
spider.
here.
Say what?
It would be east of here.
East. Okay.
Not too far,
Well,
though. We could be there in 10 minutes.
Oh, I
if
think
someone's opposed.
yeah.
Violence is... Let's do it.
Either way,
Finley,
friend.
you'll have your sword speak to you, and he goes, I believe we may have a chance to show true righteousness here. If she is truly indeed evil, we'll strike her down. However, if we are to believe that he is just an evil entity, I might suggest even attacking him instead.
Okay. I'll
Vengeance
keep that in mind.
never has a good end.
Do you say that from experience?
I do. And you feel his voice kind of shake a little bit, and he goes silent afterwards. So he stops here, and he goes, dim your lights. She's around the corner.
Schulta doesn't have any light or anything like on him. He's got the one light sword kind of wrapped up, so like it's not really shooting light out.
Alright, I turned my light off.
I have also turned my light off.
The staff has gone dark.
Schulta kind of. Sorry, go ahead.
Does anyone have the spell Silence? She is a spellcaster. Or counterspell, even.
Schulta currently has counterspell. I don't know.
I have silence.
Yeah, so I've got counterspell.
If you can open up with silence centered on her, the rest of us will be able to rush in and make quick work of this vile mage.
Very well.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, so Schultz.
So I'm gonna be like quiet as I can, looking around.
Or I'll let you go ahead. Probably a little stealthier than Plate Mailman.
Alright.
Yeah,
So as you...
Go ahead.
Are you peering around the corner, Silver?
Yes.
You peer around the corner to see it is a well-lit room. In the center of the room is very nice chairs. Around the edge of the room is exquisitely decorated bookshelves. You see dozens of books on each of these shelves. You see a nice ornate desk, clean oak design. You notice that there's also a table that just has an array of food. All of it fresh, steaming, and warm. And you see one individual currently lounging in one of those chairs. She has a tall wine glass and is currently swirling the wine around. She has pink hair that goes down to her shoulders and is wearing a purple tunic. She has a single scar over her left eye, but her eye is not blinded.
Oh. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
What are you gonna do, Silver?
Silver cast Fireball. L, you alive?
Oh, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm going to cast Silence when you're all ready. Are you ready?
Well, Shulta's behind you. Good to go, I guess.
Okay.
If we're maintaining stealth, I'm not moving forward for now. Unless...
Okay. I'll cast Silence in the center of the room.
Alright, first things first, I do need a stealth to see if she's gonna hear you sneaking around that corner first. So anyone who's moving to engage for after that spell cast needs to roll a stealth.
I mean, once the spell is cast, I'll move, but I'm not doing
16
it
for me.
beforehand.
I got an 11.
Do you need me to roll or not?
I would need you to roll because you're moving up. You're getting closer to that door.
Okay.
Is what I'm
Copy
stating.
that.
If you were to hang like further back and have to wait like a full turn just to get in there, then that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
But if you're going to immediately dash in after the spell, then yeah.
I'll roll it because I've already moved up, so, you know. 19 with disadvantage, surprisingly. Alright.
Okay, cool. So it looks like you said 11, Finley?
Yep.
Alright, but however, since it was a group and you had 3 successes and 1 fail, she did not hear you. As you turn the corner and you cast the spell Silence, she immediately notices that she can no longer hear anything, and immediately looks to the door. We're going to then roll initiative, but you guys get 1 full turn before the initiative order. Make sense?
Sounds cool.
Okay.
Alright, Schulte got a 7.
A 13 for Silver.
Goran got a 19.
I didn't hear Silver.
13.
Thank you. And Finley?
12.
And Finley is a 12.
Wowzers.
Boss music. Not a boss, but whatever.
Same shit, you know it's good. Yeah.
Alright, Goran. We're just gonna go down, like I
Goran.
said, the initiative order, but Midna gets skipped.
So that was... Hold up. 15 feet. So she's there. So if I move... 1, 2... So that would be 30.
Hang on.
And then if I do... Oh, Brian, I don't know if you can see my ruler, but right where my
Yes.
ruler's ending right now, is there a table there?
There is. It is a small end table, nicely decorated. There is a golden plate on it with a croissant.
Fantastic. I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna be very, very true to my nature, and I'm going to bum rush her.
Okay.
I'm 5, 10, 15, 20, 30? I guess 30 would be like right there.
Alright. Give me an athletics to see if you can barrel through the furniture.
Oh, that's a ball. Hold up. I might have some BS. I feel like I might have advantage or something for athletics.
11's enough.
Yeah, alright, I got an 11.
The DC was low. It's small chairs and furniture. So you come barreling down. Doo, 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 poof. You knock the chairs and the furniture out of the way. They hit the sides, but there's no sound.
Yeah, because there's no sound in the area right now. Tee-hee, and then I'm gonna freaking gore rush her with a 15 to hit.
15 hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, I have inspiration for doing the recap, right?
Yes, you do.
Just need to remember that.
That is a 9. I don't know. Piercing. That's 9 piercing damage.
Alright. So she takes this hit and goes... As you don't hear anything, she looks like she's screaming in pain.
Probably definitely gored her a little bit. Probably like she's stuck on the end of my spike or something. And then I will, that's action, bonus action. Yeah. Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. After you is Silver.
I ho silver.
Alright, I will cast light.
May I ask why? This room
Because
is
the
very
fights
well
are.
lit.
Oh, just because I couldn't see inside very well.
Do I
And
not
then
have
I
actual
move
light
in.
in this room? No, I do have light.
Yeah, but it was being weird. Like the table was blocking the light or something in the middle.
Better. You can use your action for...
I enter the silence area, and I'm done in here. No, wait, I can bonus action dash.
You can. You are a monk.
Oh, what just
I
happened?
move to flank, and then I'm done.
Did my BTT just crash?
It still says you're in here. I don't know. Okay. Finley.
Is the circle the supposed to
Silence.
represent the silence? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So this would be the edge, right? And then from the edge, she's 25 feet.
Mhm.
Okay. I am gonna go. Try to go. Lagged there. Gonna stand outside of the edge of the circle and ask the sword before I attack, if this is the right person.
It seems that the compatriot who was with us believed it was. Yes. But I have no way of knowing.
Oh. Is that because we're not close enough?
Well, she hasn't shown any actions or statements. I have fantastic insight, but right now is just a person within this room who has just been attacked.
Alright. Finley draws her bow. It's a 26 to hit.
26 hits. Roll for damage.
10 for the first strike.
Alright.
Second arrow. Just a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
5.
Alright. Anything else you wish to do?
No.
Alright.
Very good.
Sholta then?
Yes, it is.
Alright, so 5, 10. I can now see into the room. 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. This distance, what would I want? Could I use my Eldritch Blast from outside of the thing, or would it like dissipate once it gets in?
No.
Really
You
know how
can
that
use
works.
your Eldritch Blast outside. You can't use it inside because there's a verbal component. That's the thing.
Okay, cool. So in that case, I will be using the Eldritch Blast of these. Dirty 20
Dirty 20 hits.
on the damage. That's 5 damage on that. Then the second beam. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not.
Alright, so inspiration rerolls, right?
Yes. Any roll you can
Okay.
redo once.
Alright, we'll do that. Reroll. That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And a 3 damage.
Alright. She has taken these beatings multiple times. She started to breathe heavily as she's looking around, trying to figure out what she can do and who are these people and why they're attacking her. Anything else you wish to do, Shulta?
I believe that is the end. My turn, yeah. I don't really have anything.
Halleth slowly walks into the room, and he points his finger, and he says, Midna Tauberth, Halleth has come for your head. She now needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And she got a natural 1. You see her body as she sees him freeze up completely. She's now paralyzed for 1 minute, or until he attacks her. We are now at the top of initiative. Goran.
Oh! Holy crap. Give me a second. I don't know if I've ever... Brian, I don't know if I ever told you. I probably should have clarified this earlier, and I will let you decide. As an Eldritch Knight, my bonded weapons, one of them is my short sword, and the other is my great axe.
Okay.
I am going to sheathe my 2 slight weapons, and as a bonus action, I think it is. Give me a quick second. Make sure. Yes, I am going to summon my great axe into my hands.
Alright.
And then I am going to attack this woman
You may do
with
so
my
with
giant
advantage.
axe.
She is paralyzed.
Oh, that's a good thing I got advantage because I just nat 1. That's an 18 for the first one.
18 hits.
Alright. I'm going to bring down slashing damage of 11. That is 11 slashing.
11 damage.
Yes! Yeah, that's 11 slashing. And then...
She is looking wounded.
Good. Fantastic. I'm gonna do it again.
Hell yeah.
That's a 17 to hit this time.
Reroll that damage. It's a crit, because she's paralyzed. You hit her.
Oh! Tasty.
So double your dice. So just roll it again, and then add it to that 11.
So... 17? 17 damage.
Okay.
And then we gonna whack her again.
Yep.
24 or 24.
24 hits. Roll a crit damage.
Fantastic. So doubling that damage would be 28.
She is heavily wounded. Multiple scrapes, gashes, attacks, blows. She's trying to breathe, but can't. Her eyes filled with fear.
I'm trying to decide if I want to just finish it off or it's fine. I will pass my action. I don't want to waste my my thing.
Okay. Silver, it is your turn.
I stand there tapping my feet. My turn's over.
Okay. Finley, it is your turn.
Finley is really conflicted, given the state of the woman there, and chooses not to attack.
Okay. It is her turn. She's paralyzed. She'll try to make the save again. Does not. Shulta, it is your turn.
Shulta turning to the Revenant. Believe the blow shall be dealt by your blade. And he kind of steps aside, making room for our boy here to go in and do what he needs to do.
Happily, and I thank you. It is now Midna's servants. Alright, so They are at advantage because you guys cannot see them. Silver. Does a 19 hit you?
Oh,
Yes.
Alright, so you're going to take 1 hit for 3 damage. Goran, you're taking 3 attacks.
fair enough.
18, 18, and 19. I believe all of those hit you.
18 matches my armor class.
Yep, a meets a beat. You'll take 8 bludgeoning damage. Finley, you're taking 2 attacks. 13, 19.
Okay.
I believe the 19 hits.
19 hits.
You'll take 2 damage. Shulta, you're taking 2 attacks. Natural 20 on that one.
Shit.
You'll take 5 damage. Also.
Hey.
What is the type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Alright,
As you
minus
just
3.
you have this moment of realization, like, nothing's really happening, and then you start to see, like, these little hits around, and then you turn your head, and you feel like you just got bitch slapped. You're like, what?
I mean, I only took, like, 2 damage, technically, because of Heavy Armor Master.
But
So,
you have that feeling, like that sting, and you recognize it.
I recognize it?
You recognize it.
What am I recognizing here?
Your patron may have done this once to you before for being idiotic for something.
Is this my patron?
No.
Okay.
It's similar. You have felt this before. I was just trying to give it... Okay, whatever. Anyway, he's
I'm
gonna
just
now
really
walk
confused. I
over.
just want to make sure that, because, like, I remember my patron, you know, saying, like, oh yeah, don't just, you know, needlessly kill, kind of thing. So that's why I was worried, like, is this my patron? Did I actually fuck up? Is this person really not that bad? I
If
just
there's
gotta make sure,
any kind of adventuring group, there's always, what's the word? Drama? But no.
Ah.
But no. She was one of the ones who did kill a party mate.
Alright.
So now he's going to come over and make his attack, which will end her paralyze afterwards. And those both will hit. He's now going to do 66 plus 4 twice.
Oh
God!
And y'all wanted to do some shit to the Revenant.
Alright, so he's going to deal... He's going to deal 48 damage. With just a single cut of his blade, he's going to chop off her head.
Woo!
And I have
I
that
will
blade.
drop concentration on silence.
I don't think it is his weapon. I think it's Revenant specific vengeance powers.
Yes, if he's attacking
Right.
someone who is his target, it's an additional 46 damage.
God
Yikes.
damn. Can I just, like, be angry at everybody and get betrayed by the world and just be mad at the world? And Revenant power through?
Golly!
He then takes the hair of her and hangs it over the other side of his belt and ties that knot. And he goes, "Ha! This was significantly easier. Thank you, friends."
So I just want to make sure before I start moving and stuff, are we out of combat? Do we need to worry about
You guys are
those?
out of combat. All
Okay.
of those have vanished since their spellcaster is dead.
Okay.
Is there anything
What
you wish to
was that,
say
if you
to
don't mind me
Midna?
asking?
They were unseen servants,
Ah,
but
okay.
special.
I ask the Revenant, is there anything you wish to say to Midna?
You deserve it. And he's going to be like, well, she was a collector of things. Feel free to loot the room. That'll be your reward. As thanks, friends, for this. Now I need to go hunt down the last one. Rex the Hammer. He thought it was such a clever name.
I'm glad you've made progress, friend. And I hope we come across each other at least once more before your final mission.
No. Before I forget, since I'll be heading that way, let me show you.
Oh, okay. Sholta's following. Slow down, my thing's laggy.
He comes up to this stone wall, and he goes, you won't know it initially, but inside men know about it. He knocks on the wall 3 times, and it opens up for a path. He's like, just so you can continue further on this side, without having to pay that toll for the goblins.
Excellent. Well, friend, be safe, and I hope you succeed. And as I said, I hope we get to meet once more before your final mission is complete. Godspeed.
Well, if all goes well, I may just turn into dust after I kill Rex. But
Silver,
he takes a bow as a gentleman, nods his head, and continues down the path. The stone door closes.
Zoom! Solta comes bursting back down.
Silver is examining the personal effects of Midna.
Yeah, so what's going on in this room? What do we see?
You
I'm
see
also
Finley's helping
very
herself
nice.
to the food.
It is absolutely delicious. It is some of the best food you've ever had.
Oh my gosh. You gotta try this!
Silver, are you
second,
inspecting
hold
the
on
body,
1 second.
trying to...
Yes.
Gotta see if I have something. Oh my god, I do. So, Brooke, what is something that you hate the flavor of, like, in real life?
Our artificial watermelon. Our watermelon flavoring. Hate it.
Schultz is gonna play a little prank, just to tease a bit. Prestidigitation, and that food tastes like artificial watermelon flavor.
Oh, never mind. Blah. Blah. Oh god, it won't go away. Make it go away.
Schultz chuckles to himself a bit.
You look like you were enjoying this. What happened? Give me an
It
investigation,
tastes so
Silver.
gross.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I wish I had taste buds, but alas, that will never happen.
That's
your
her
teen with
punishment for
guidance.
charging in so recklessly earlier.
With a 13, Silver, you search the body and you're able to find a hidden pocket, which will give you 25 platinum. And then off of her back, you're able to grab yourself a cloak of protection.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Yo!
What race did she look like?
Human.
She just like, okay. That's what I thought.
I am going to loot the room, just in general.
Okay.
Looking for secret
You
specifically
find a
to this
variety
chest.
of books. Instead of going through every single one, I'll just mention out, if you give me an investigation, I can tell you a few of the pricier ones, some of the more fun ones, or if you're just going to grab them all, I can give you a rough. What are you looking for?
I got a 15, and as a Eldritch Knight, I am always looking to further upgrade my Arcana-based skills. So
You will find Midna's spellbook.
I
Does he
will
come
take her
across another
spellbook.
book of the Knight and the Slave?
Yes, you do.
He's got a
You
Knight and
see
Slave
the
book
knight
too?
and the slave. You see the slave protects the knight, which is the sequel.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
it's volume 2?
Does Goran say anything about that?
I'm gonna look at it, and it
Shoulder's
doesn't
been reading
interest
it.
me, so I'm gonna throw it behind me. Like, I genuinely don't care about this. This looks
He
retarded.
throws it
I'm looking
behind
for-
him, and it slides along the room and hits Schulta's foot. You look down and see the title.
Sholta looks around a little nervously and like kind of picks it up and like he takes it over to Finley. Finley, I
Yes?
believe this to be the second copy of the book that we were reading earlier.
It is?
Yes, it is the sequel to the Night. We will have to give this a read during our camp nights.
Calm down,
Yeah.
lusty Argonian maid.
Anyways,
Exactly.
what is the book called again? I'm adding that. Tori.
The slave saves the knight.
Cool.
Yeah. I did have the title. Hold on. I did have the title of the first one.
Yeah, it's the Knight and the Slave.
Yeah.
What does
The
it require to
slave
attune to a cloak of protection?
Saves.
You sit with it for an hour.
Okay. So during the next break.
I wonder
much.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because in the first one, he bought the slave to save her. or him. I don't know if the gender was actually assigned.
I don't think it ever was, but
and it
you
was a
know.
woman.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine. I suppose.
It is a
Nothing-
smart
How
book.
unoriginal.
Hold on, wait, hold on. What about the knight?
That was not specified.
Ah.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Get into the lore.
The knight is
left
always
open
knight is
for
always
the
in
viewer.
armor, so they never see, right?
It's
Yes.
Shrek.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I think that's the ongoing thing right now is that we don't know the knight's gender, and
That's the
I think
theme of
that's
the book.
yeah,
I
that's
hope and pray that it's like a Simic horror or a Simic hybrid, and it's just deceiving
literally
everyone.
Sholta's the knight.
Listen, it's a romance. It's gonna end nicely, I'm sure.
I hope it doesn't.
100%.
Brian, I will give you like $200 IRL if it doesn't.
He's like, all right, well, give me like I don't know, like an hour to write up an actual story, and then we're gonna play a side campaign.
I'm leaving
Brian,
this book
Brian.
as a canonically designed by the players as you go through for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now,
Books.
right now, the character as the knight is Shrek. As far as we know, we have no idea.
Okay.
It is
Okay,
never
hear me out,
guys.
specified so that the reader is able to put themselves in the knight's shoes.
Maximum self-insert.
Hear me out. So let's work on a little side story. Get it together, and then if we have like a side session, if we don't want to do the guard thing, we do the story of the knight and the slave.
Oh,
no.
Read the
wanna play?
story.
You want to play out the story of smut? Okay.
Yeah,
No,
no,
alright,
the first one
Tyler.
though.
No, this isn't a
All right,
smut
Tyler.
novel. This is a romance novel, and none of us are the knight or the slave. We're just the companion characters.
And the story.
Exactly. One of us might.
During the night,
villain.
you hear
I
noises
Brian,
coming
did you
from your den.
imagine?
And
Brian,
debate
did you
the thought.
imagine this to come to this?
No, never. I did not.
Brian
I
has
will-
to make
I
an
will
18
debate.
plus channel.
I will debate this. But we're kind
Hey,
of
it was-
It's just 3 hours of me and Tyler flirting with each other again.
But then the slave comes along. Sorry.
Wait, no, dude, Nate, we can finally do the whole like buddy daddies character.
Yes!
okay. Back on track, so we can get this all
Alright,
closed out.
Schultz is at the chest looking thing up here.
All right. So it is a chest, a wooden chest. There is no lock on it. You open it up to find that there is 4 electrum inside, as well
Hell yeah.
as a wand. You do not know what this wand is.
So Schulta is taking the 4 electrum, and he points out the wand to the others.
Could
I
I
don't
take first look at it?
I will
Yeah,
begin
no,
doing a detect magic ritual because obviously it's going to be useful in this place.
Yeah, so Schulta hands that off to Silver and Goran so that they can do stuff. He's kind of just... is there anything else of note in this? Oh, there's another chest. Schulta goes to this chest while they're doing.
You open up that chest to see it is full of different clothes, different tunics. It's a wardrobe.
Hold up. You have my
Monday.
interest now.
Well, I guess
Okay.
we're looking through it. Is there anything of interest in there, or is it literally...
It's just literally her clothes. Just a
Okay.
wide variety
that's all
of her
Goran
clothes.
Are there any fishnets that I could wear that even though they're fishnets and I'm hairy and my hair would still pop out, I want to be fancy?
He's just
Roll a
gonna wear
d20.
my
If
eyes.
it's above a 10, yes.
Yeah!
Give him guidance.
It's a 14.
And then sure, yeah, they're in there.
Oh yeah, baby.
You don't.
I
get
will
fishnets,
take a
you get
spare set of
chain
clothing.
mail thigh highs.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be only wearing my armor one day with my underwear on. I'm gonna walk on and be like, so how do you like my legs, boys?
Does the whole
Heaven
like
help us.
cartoon meme where like he like sticks his sexy leg out but don't see the rest of him?
It's gonna be hairy.
No,
And a hope
that's
on
the
the
point. Shout it, boys! What? I don't.
Okay.
Huh?
So detect magic gives you an enchantment off of the wand itself.
The wand has an enchantment property. Hmm.
I will take it if you don't wish to play around if it's possibly cursed. Actually, does her spellbook say anything about
Are
the
you
wand?
skilled in magic,
Her spellbook
Mr.
would not say
Gorin?
anything like that.
I snap my finger and a ball of chromatic energy forms, and I go, yes.
Very well. May it be a blessing to you, and I hand you the wand.
I'm going to take the wand.
Okay. Until you have it identified, just put wand found floor 2 F2 11B.
Whoa.
Damn, he's got a whole ass category for this thing.
Battleship sunk.
Wand.
Well, this is how I'm able to identify things when you guys are just like, yeah, we found it in this room, you know?
Honestly,
I'm, just like,
I'm not even gonna lie. I really like that system, and that is like I give you maximum kudos for establishing a codex of what was where.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's just funny because it sounds like Battleship.
You said B11?
Yes, F2 11B.
11. Alright.
Any other magical things attract my attention with detect magic? Looking
You
through.
will notice that there is an arcane sigil below the carpet of where her body and the chairs are.
Help me move this carpet.
I literally walk up, take up the carpet, and just like flip it.
Her corpse just goes flailing off to the side. Jesus Christ,
You
maximum
see
distance.
this arcane sigil that is slowly glowing.
Ooh, that's dope.
I trace it with my finger.
You see that it starts to light up further and further. You have a feeling that this is a conjuration circle.
I wonder what it could conjure.
Do realize
There's only one way to
conjuration
find out.
does include teleportation.
Oh. I don't think it's a good idea to risk that immediately.
I hide behind Shulta.
Giant big
Yes, I
Minotaur
understand.
hiding
Covers
behind a
your like up
2'5".
to your knee.
This is where I
go-
wish I had an augury.
Well, anyway,
Can I pull
as
out
you
the
are
magic
tracing your fingers over the arcane sigil and awaiting to see what happens, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Please.
Oh.
You've killed
What
us.
did you want to do, Finley? I did kind of cut you off.
Oh, no. I was saying, I said I was ending. Though I did want to actually investigate the body before it got flung, but then we kind of rolled past that. Ha ha ha. I just wanted to actually get input from the sword at all, because sword seemed uncertain at the time whether or not she was actually evil.
It's impossible to tell now. As I said, it is based on a creature's actions or words that I'm able to tell whether they are evil or not. I have insightful insight. Insightful insight.
further
Wow, that is
disrespect the
terrible. I can't believe I even said that. I apologize for my terrible language.
It's really
To further
confusing.
disrespect the corpse,
But I
pick up the
understand, I
corpse
think.
and break its back.
It's already missing a head.
I'm joking on the last one. I
Okay.
pick it up by its leg and throw it across the room.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right. What's the name of the episode?
Okay.
Name of this episode.
Finley, no.
Finley, no. Finley, yes.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, Finley.
I'm
Oh, no.
Oh, hey, Finley. Oh, no, Finley.
Along came a spider.
Dear God, make it stop.
The not so itsy bitsy spider.
I'm pretty good for the Finley, no. Finley, yes. One.
Whatever.
Oh, wait, no. Finley, smash.
Well, I think that if the name involves Finley, the player should be good with it. Are you good with it?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Charge.
Yes! Yes!
Finley, I choose you.
No.
Please, that's it. That's the one. Finley, I choose you.
Oh God.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
so
L,
be it.
any objections?
No.
So be
I
it.
was thinking during that fight that we had, I was thinking about trying to do knockbacks to push people back into the cloud you made.
That would have been really good, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm sad it didn't get as much utilization as it did, but I mean that's a good spell. I like that.
So something I can do as a
Especially
Minotaur
in a
is I
dark
can use the
dungeon.
ability called Hammering Horns. I can, if I attack